Ah, I forgot we were all squished.
So there I was, having Christmas in July.
There you were.
There was winding up
We're
the
pretty
cake.
squished.
I
It's
adjusted.
a bit of a squish and then like a layering order thing. Yeah.
I can be a little bit smaller. I've got Mads
No, you should
covering
be
up
larger.
little Joe.
Joe.
He's just in the background.
Sweet baby boy in the back. He's so cute.
We love baby Joe. Speaking of Joe, anyway, welcome everyone to episode 37 of The Echoing Isles. Today's episode is
Brought to you by...
Oh boy, I wish we had sponsored. That'd be cool as
Chili's.
shit, honestly.
When
Please,
you hear
not
your family,
Chili's,
how much
though.
of that can you butcher?
Not Chili's.
Not Chili's. We hate Chili's.
We hate Chili's.
Dude, I
Why
love
do we hate
I love their
Chili's?
chips. Their chips and salsa.
It's hard
Ooh,
to
chips
fuck
and-
up
yeah,
chips
they're
and
so
salsa, though, honestly.
That's fair.
I've seen it done. I live in Arizona, so, like, you know, we get lots of salsa here. You can fuck it up pretty hard. Anyway.
I can put a lot of things pretty hard.
So true.
Like the sandwich I'm eating.
Heyo. Alright, so episode 37 of the Echoing Isles. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid, Sonny. We appreciate you. If you haven't followed my wonderful streamer friends, I will continue to blast them out every time. And say, please go give them a follow if you don't already, because they are amazing, wonderful individuals.
Why is my stuff not working?
I see that. It's on.
I just oh shit. Okay.
I get
Oh,
20?
it's...
It just
Wait,
says I rolled a critical success. What do I win? Am I a mod?
I
You
mean...
do not have to make me a mod.
I mean, we have a standing arrangement for Shy, so why not? Yeah, it's very slow. Why is it so slow today?
It's
I think it's
super
probably because we
unfortunate.
spammed it all at the same time.
It was
Yeah,
there was
'cause-
so much.
I
Yeah,
feel like
anyway.
it's 20.
Okay,
Mr.
where are we
DM,
at
can I
here?
attempt to roll to steal your pennies for real?
For real. Thank you for the hydrate. Congratulations on first, even though it kind of broke. You do get inspiration? No. I can't tell. Things didn't put out properly.
Can I get chocolate?
Chocolate?
I see there's a small treasure.
Small treasure. Oh, there it is. You know what for. Lol. By the way,
and
welcome
there's
in, Ryan.
also an inspiration or you know what for? More panties? Okay.
Yep. I believe...
They can't see the rolls.
Oh, no,
So
they
it's like
can't.
at-
I'm sorry, you're right. There was a 10 and an 11. I'm so sorry.
What do we do?
I do have us on the just chatting. We should probably...
I appreciate
You know what?
you.
We'll do
Supporting my
rolls in the
debauchery.
future when we get into actual session. So anyway, guys, who wanted to volunteer for this session's recap?
I thought it was
I'll do it.
On shyness.
All right, Mads. What do we got? What do we got for a recap?
So, I remember the beginning and the ending. The middle bits are a little iffy. But the
Classic Mads
beginning,
recap.
we started off in
Classic.
combat. Right?
Yeah. Boy, that feels a lot longer ago than last
Doesn't-
week.
We started off in combat.
Yeah, we were in fact in the middle of dying.
Yep, fighting Pyre's what's the word?
Mentor?
I wanted to call him senpai, but I knew that wasn't right.
Senpai.
No, you're valid. Go on.
Go on. Anyway, we were fighting him, and he was winning. And we banished him for a minute and fled the scene. And we managed to get away on Pyre's back after she turned into a giant eagle, and we threw a saddle on her. And then we went back to Bennu, and we told him about our luck.
Luck.
We did stay
So-
overnight somewhere.
Oh yeah, wait, did we?
Hmm.
Yeah, you got a whole bottle of hella moonshine.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because you're gonna get an elf drunk.
Yeah.
This is feeling a
Always-
lot more and more like Disenchanted every episode.
It really is, isn't it?
Oh my god.
So we stopped to rest at a small village that we found from aerial view, which I got a very expensive thing of moonshine from.
Whole gold, I
And
think.
And then a bunch of stuff in the middle happened. And then Joe didn't get hot chocolate. And that was the final straw. And then he had a very, very large tantrum, which resulted in him turning into Krampus, kind of. And now we're at the North Pole, and there's elves. And Joe is Santa.
I mean, that's pretty accurate, yeah.
Hmm.
Do you remember the elf that introduced themselves?
Wasn't his name Buddy?
Yes. Yes, that was the joke. He named him Buddy.
Buddy the elf.
He named him Buddy.
So, on that note, holiday episode this summer. I mean, it's canonical at this point. It's just part of the Echoing Isles now. We're just gonna big jungle theme and then North Pole.
My favorite part about last session. I really like that we lived because I would have been sad if we had to stop doing D&D. That would have fucking sucked.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would
Also-
suck actually.
Yeah, that would fucking blow. Also, I really liked, even though this moment was like kind of traumatic for my character, like that whole day was just kind of traumatic in general. I really liked the moment where Pyre's like, now throw it up. And I'm like, no. And the fact that the dice didn't even fight me on it. Like, I just decided to throw up the paper. So the nat 20 that made me the throat goat, I failed like 2 constitution saves back to back to throw it up. Fire. Excellent.
What a
Yeah.
great selection for your favorite
It was
bits.
really cool. Yeah, because, again, the dice didn't fight me. It just was the way it was meant to be, I guess. I don't know. Traumatizing for Liari, but cool.
But great.
Yeah,
Well, have a D4 and enjoy your trauma.
thank you. Spicy
My
life.
favorite part was getting the moonshine and putting it in my backpack instead of giving it out as the medicinal purpose it was intended for.
Val.
Is that what it was intended for?
I think it was both in term to drink and as a first aid.
Yeah, I remember you wanted it for and then you just drank it.
Yep.
And then
Which
you give a
is
nickname
so funny.
change?
I think my favorite
What did I
part was
do?
strangling the elf or mildly scaring Mr. Benui.
True.
Banui.
Oh yeah, Benui.
When I was like, hey, here's the stuff that happened.
Yeah, he really doesn't like your mans. And I'm inclined to agree. I also don't like your
I
mans.
can open the thing, and then he didn't question that part, but I was like, okay.
Yeah. You guys are getting into some neat stuff, and I'm very excited. Very excited
Look at the
indeed.
lore. Look at it.
What am I looking at?
The lore.
The lore, and also this meme that I made. Enjoy.
Okay, Weem.
Me when I wean.
Okay, Weem.
Ooh, I like it.
Throat goat. Yeah.
It's so funny.
Why am I a trucker?
Number 1 throat goat.
Because I be plowing through bitches or what?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I feel like the weems are just half of my
Lots
favorite
of-
thing to do.
They're great.
Anyway,
I
The
love
fact that
them.
we come up with enough material to do it every session.
every session,
Oh, yeah.
multiple weems. I
Multiple
can't
sessions.
even get to the weems because we're moving too fast.
That's how you know this is content. Spread the word. Link it to your friends, your family, your co-workers. And apologize on my behalf because I be saying some shit on the internet.
Yo. I mean, you say some shit in D&D in the first place, then you combined it with the internet, and
Yeah.
now
Oh, yeah.
we're here.
And here we are.
And here we are. So anyway, guys, let me stop all this nice, soft background music you've all been enjoying up to this point, since we're not in a calm,
has
soft
been
background
nice.
kind of place.
What? What do you mean? Starts playing Jungle Bowls because Jingle Bells is copyrighted.
Is that like... Is that... I was gonna say, is that...
I'm gonna jingle their balls.
Before we get too far, before I switch the page over here, I want to make sure everybody can load this location.
Something's loading.
Location?
The North Pole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. Everybody's good. Everybody can functionally run this thing.
I'm in.
It's
Yeah.
it's a place. Excellent.
Yeah.
It's a little framey, but
I was gonna say it's a bit laggy for me, but
That'll be the insane amount of lighting I used, which I can easily remove if needed.
I'm good for now.
How
I'm not worried
how
about it.
framey is it?
It's not. It's like,
I'm good.
yeah, 90% normal.
Oh, okay. If it does get framey, please let me know. I will turn off the lighting. So anyway, on that note, let's switch over
Move in a
to
circle.
stream time.
Stream time.
Stream time. So,
Oh, is that what you meant by the nickname change? Is it the throat goat? Is that?
honestly, that's kind of a good one.
Should I change it to bold throat goat?
Bold throat goat.
I'm doing it.
This, yeah. So anyway, you all have appeared recently in this cold, frozen space. Candy canes adorn the walls. Piles of snow are around you. There are some stones, rocks, ruins scattered about, and small frozen bushes decorate this small, almost courtyard that you are in. At this point, I believe Pyrie was strangling a small elf who had come out to greet the group, specifically Santa, and was promptly strangled. I did need to make a minor adjustment to my description from the previous episode after doing a deep dive in research. The elf will look slightly spectral and is a not completely but mostly transparent blue, but still is. But what?
So that's disturbing.
Disturbing.
I didn't
They
know
are
that.
still dressed in merry stuff with curled toed shoes with a little bell on them. They have the nice stripy candy cane hat and sleeves, wear little overalls. They stand about 2 feet high, about another foot with their hat. And that's your general looking elf. And at this point, Pyrie, as you strangle the absolute life out of Buddy, you hear hey, come on now, guys. Come, put me down, please. Put me down. I'm just here to help see it. No, stop strangling me.
I ignore its cries for help and please.
Ignored.
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 I do
Continues
need.
to shake the baby violently.
At which point Joe is gonna kind of like be looking around in confusion and kind of reach over, put his hand on your shoulder, which is violently shaking this elf named Buddy. And Joe will say, I don't think he's a threat.
But if he's not a threat, how did we end up here? And why is he calling you Santa?
I want to tell you all about it, but it's hard to talk.
I'm just gonna like release, not gently, just abruptly.
Abrupt drop.
Yep.
The little elf guy drops his entire body's height and then some to the ground and falls on his ass, sprawling into the snow there, leaving a little butt imprint. Kind of takes a moment, coughs as he straightens himself up, kind of fixes his stripy sleeves and his hat. So, he's gonna take a big healthy step away from Pyrie. So guys, so Santa, come here. I'm so happy that you've made the effort to open up your home, and these are your friends then. And they're all. The buddy kind of stares directly at Joe, and Joe looks around as he's usually not the center of attention, and then abruptly realizes that he is being addressed. I made this place? Yeah, you made this place, Santa. This is where you go to relax and rest up and have a nice meal. Can't put on all that weight without eating a bunch of food, right? Will everybody roll a perception roll? Including Mr. Joe.
Not bad, team.
Oh, not bad at all.
Well,
Joe is a little distracted.
he was
apparently.
overstimulated.
There's a lot going on here. Pyrie Mads and Liari, when you saw Joe in front of the hot cocoa shop, and he got upset right before you appeared in this snowy place, you saw him become a little larger than his normal self, with streaks of white in his hair and a small beard grown out. But now he just looks like regular Joe. Strange. At this point, however, I didn't put where I needed to put it. At this point, however, the doors behind this individual open up into what looks to be some kind of very lit area. You only get a brief look in that space before a little elf kind of runs out, the door closing behind them as they run up with a cup of hot cocoa to Joe. Here's the hot chocolate you wanted, boss. Joe kind of looks down at the hot chocolate, confused, takes it, looks between the three of you as the little person runs back into the place, doing a quick open and close of the door. If I could grab the person, that'd be great. At which point, Joe is holding this hot chocolate, looking between the three of you as Buddy kind of stands there and waits, big smile on his face.
Joe, I know you wanted some hot chocolate, but we don't know these people.
Joe looks confused. And he kind of looks at Buddy at this space. And he looks back at you. But this place is really familiar for some reason. He's gonna kind of step forward a little bit. I want to go see what this place is. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to know.
I'll go with you, but I don't know if we should be taking food and drink from them at this point.
Buddy pipes up with oh, you can take all the food and drink you want. It's all provided. Everything here is for Santa and his friends. Or their friends, whoever Santa is at the time. This is where Santa goes to rest, to relax, prepare. You know, anyway, come on in.
I'm gonna deadpan at the elf and just be like, nobody asked you.
I was just gonna look angrily at the elf, like side-eyeing.
Any friends of Santa are friends of mine. I live to serve Santa, and if you're friends of Santa, I will happily serve you no matter how much you don't like me.
Well, I'm not friends with Santa because there is no Santa here, so.
That's Santa. He's gonna point directly at Joe.
That's Joe.
Their names change, but it's always Santa.
Mentally, I'm gonna reach out to the group and I'll be like, Joe, when did you start a weird cult like Pyrie?
Joe in the mind space. I've never seen this person before or this place, but I know it. And I don't know why.
Are we dreaming? Did we actually die? Like, I just need to double check. Like, did we actually? Did I just dream that we got away, and we're actually dead right now? Like, is that what's going on?
I don't think so. We got away from your friend Regulus. Yeah. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
But we don't know where we are. We don't know what's going on.
I don't know why, but like I said, I know this place. I feel like we're safe here? Maybe? I'm gonna go look.
All right, let's go. forms a protective barrier around the Joe.
Around the Joe. As you all look to move forward, what is your marching order out of curiosity?
I'd like to be behind Joe so I could just kind of observe him as he's looking at everything.
Okay. Go ahead and move around as you like.
Yep.
So, at this point,
I'm like front to the left, basically. Like in this general area. in front of him.
Or
at this point, Buddy smiles, like throws his arms out. He's like, "Welcome back, Santa. We've been waiting." And he goes and throws both doors open, which is surprisingly. It's surprising that they can do it, considering that their arm length is so small, and these doors are significantly bigger than they are. But they managed to do so. And then as you see the doors open up, I will move everybody in for this purpose. As you walk in from the exterior, which is very cold, having stepped in, the snow falling off of your boots onto small but beautiful thick rugs, you see another elf run up, close the doors behind you before scampering off and standing off to the side as if waiting for instructions. As you enter into this large circular room, you see multiple tables, chairs, couches. It's warm inside here, very cozy, lots of glowing lights. In the center of the room stands an enormous 30-foot tree decorated with strange orbs that glow and small shiny pieces of string. There's a very pointy star atop the top of the tree, and it looks to be the focal point of the room for some reason. Around the edges, there's what looks to be like a small study area. There's a large, impressive fireplace with seating for plenty of people, some smaller seatings off to the side, and then a smaller fireplace complete with a tea set near a piano on one side of this circular room. And as you enter into this room, Buddy extends his arms. "Welcome to the North Pole!" And Joe takes a look around. Matt, since you're watching, Joe, will you please roll me an insight check? Joe
And I
looks...
checked the room for traps.
Joe looks just as confused and awestruck as any of you might. Go ahead and roll perception, Liari, for a
Can I also roll?
roll perception. What are you looking for, Pyrie?
Is it not investigation for traps?
Oh, for traps it'll be investigation. My apologies.
Just anything suspicious, I guess. Like
Yeah.
overly past, blue see-through elves.
Blue see-through elves. The place is clean, pretty, cozy. With a 12 perception, Pyrie, you do get the wafting smell of sugars, meats, lovely foodstuffs coming from somewhere off to your right. Liari with a 14, while you could definitely lay out a number of traps in a number of locations here, you don't see any.
All right, I'll just tell the group that the room doesn't seem booby-trapped.
Well, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come sit. Come sit, and we'll have a conversation. Then we'll do a tour. Of course, it's the first time for new Santa. We gotta do a tour. So in any case, please make your way off over here. Let's go. Are you guys hungry? Are y'all hungry? Do you want to eat some food maybe? I bet you're hungry. I bet you want to eat.
Nope.
No, thank you.
I'll pass.
Well, all right. You don't have to eat right now. We have food all the time, so whenever you guys want some food, you're welcome to have it. How about a cup of tea instead? Hey, Sage. This particular elf kind of looks over. Yeah, buddies, go get some tea. Go get some fresh tea. Okay, and they scamper off to go get the tea. Now, Santa. He's gonna run over.
Body blocking. Human
But
shield.
he's just non-aggressively leading aside, like around you, like trying to talk to Santa, and you just kind of lean with him, blocking his view. Buddy kind of looks up at you, Liari. I mean, I want everybody to come have tea. I'm addressing Santa because Santa. I gotta talk to Santa.
We'll come sit, but we need a personal space bubble around us. You're very you're approaching us a little too much there, little fella. You gotta back off. We don't know you.
Oh, of course. Yeah, absolutely. He's gonna just back up a little bit. So if you'll go just to the side over there, buddy will direct you over to this little couchy area to your right. Since you don't want any food, I figured we could just sit there and we could have a conversation. I gotta explain how this all works, of course. That's my job.
Yep. Going.
And Joe will make his way to the couch. I assume everybody wants to make their way to the couch, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm on the couch.
On the couch.
I'm on the couch.
Like, they're just not quite on square.
I am under the water.
He's like, all right. So, guys. And at this point, Sage has returned and begins pouring tea, placing a small tray of what looks to be amazing little cookies. They're filled with jams. There's some chocolate chip ones. Just tons of little treats. As she pours some tea, does a little bow to Joe, and then scampers off again. Buddy kind of turns and addresses the group. It's like, I do hope you like the tea. It's peppermint. It's always great. We love peppermint tea here. But now Santa, and takes a second before Joe realizes again he's being spoken to, and he kind of looks over at buddies. Joe is fine. Oh,
Question.
Okay.
Would you say during this conversation, the elf is not paying attention to us?
I mean,
That's an
he's
interesting question.
He's definitely paying the most attention to Joe currently. It seems like for whatever reason, Buddy is almost entirely focused on Joe.
Another question. Does Buddy have tea?
Buddy does not have tea.
Okay. That was it.
So while we sit on the funny couch,
Yeah?
I'd probably be traumatized.
There I was.
I'm just gonna. We cool with that? Detects magic ritual sits.
Yeah, no problem at all. So for
God,
the
this
next,
place is gonna light up.
for the like a Christmas tree.
hate you.
I know.
I hate it here.
I know.
North Pole.
I had to
Those
do it.
bubbles
I
of
had to. I'm
draft.
so sorry.
Whoa, that's not safe. Those break.
That's the point.
Okay. So, Pyre, you are not overwhelmingly able to participate for the next 10 minutes. So that you can focus on the detect magic itself. With that being said, has anybody taken any sips of tea?
No, absolutely not.
No, I'd actually like to start an argument about how I'm not going to drink the tea unless somebody drinks some.
Oh,
Is the tea not to your liking? We could have it remade if it's not good enough.
I'd like it remade, and I'd like you to have a cup as well.
Oh, I mean, I can't really drink anything. I can't drink or eat.
Why not?
I mean, look at me. He just points to like his nearly transparent self.
Anything?
No, nothing. Well, that's part of the reason I need to talk to Sid, Joe. Yeah, Joe. I gotta, yeah. Some important information for Joe, of course, and his associates, whom I presume. And he's gonna look at Joe. I presume that they are your friends. Joe nods very quickly, like happily. So I'd be happy. He's gonna turn back to Mads. I'd be happy to get you another tea. You could even watch us make it if it would make you feel more comfortable. But we are more than happy to get you whatever you desire, whatever we can provide for you. Of course.
My plan has been foiled, so I'm just gonna be grumpy and just sit quietly.
My plans.
Can you provide us with a way home? That would be great.
Oh, you're welcome to leave at any time. Just out the doors that you came in at.
Does that take us home or just outside?
Well, technically there is no outside here.
I wasn't concentrating. I'd smack him. Just need you all to know
Perhaps I could explain, and that'll make more sense before we move any further.
All right, little man, go on.
Wonderful, and he straightens up his little, like, lapels on the front of his little...
Nah.
Where's my notes here? All right, so...
Does he have like the clown squirty flower, that lapel?
No clown squirty flower, although that'd be hilarious.
I would have lost it. If he ectoplasmed me, I would kill him.
Oh, by the way, Mads, I did forget to give you your items. So as you sat on that couch, you ended up accidentally kind of sitting on a small... Let me go real quick. There it is. You sat on a poorly made little wooden knife, which is inscribed in what looks to be a child's handwriting that reads, "The ultimate blade of destruction."
Nice.
I really hope that starts glowing when Pyre's done casting.
I hope so too, actually.
I really hope that's the stick of truth. I really fucking hope that's the knife to end all knives.
So, pulling my note up. Buddy stands up and kind of uses his hands as like lots of fluid motions, just a lot of hand motions and theatricalness to it. You do also see that there's a whole bunch of these small elves that have kind of gathered up over here on the stairs to listen and look. If you all can see them from where you're sitting. So,
The horde?
Buddy begins his conversation. Turns over to Joe. Says, "Now, Joe, we all call you Santa because you wear the hat." And Joe's like, "The hat?" "Yes, the hat, Santa, Joe. Yes. You wear the Yule cap, which provides you with all of the benefits therein, which includes access to this wonderful place called the North Pole. Now, it also gives you a longer lifespan than what you normally would have. Now, Joe, what are you?" Joe's gonna kind of like...
An idiot sandwich.
He's gonna look really slowly around. Do you actually say an idiot sandwich?
No. I would never be that mean to my son, but I was thinking it.
But, I mean, I think you're human, but I never really know. It all blends together after a couple thousand years or so. Generally, you get at least about 1,000 years of lifespan when you wear the hat. And obviously, you can't see it right now because it's embedded inside you.
Well, get it out.
Oh, there's no getting it out.
So you're telling me it's embedded inside him, like a parasite?
I'm gonna pull my knife and I'll be like, "What do you mean?"
Are you holding it up to Buddy?
Yeah, I'm just holding it out. Like, what do you mean? There's no getting it out.
He's just gonna raise his hands up and be like, "I mean, you can stab me if you want to. It's not really gonna do anything. I'll just come back next time. I'm not the problem. The
Where I'm sitting, you're the problem."
Look, the Yule cap has a power all its own. It's what gives Santa, or Joe, the ability to create this place. Has Santa been exhibiting any powers lately? Maybe something made of ice, or has it been cold?"
In the Mind Palace, I'm gonna be like, "Guys, he knows that Joe freezes stuff now. What if it's real? What if this dude's not full of shit?"
We always knew that something was weird with him, but I never considered this.
But in any case,
just,
yes.
like, yeah.
The Yule cap provides its wearer with long-lasting life and enhanced magical abilities, including the ability to summon the North Pole. I think there are similar spells that mortal wizards use. It makes like a I don't know, a building, and they can go into it. In any case, this is a semi-permanent place. I, Buddy, am considered the steward. However, this tower appears and disappears at the will of Santa. It is a place where you can go to rest, relax, rejuvenate, eat your fill in relative safety. Any questions so far?
I don't think me asking questions is gonna help right now.
That is fair. It might not. But how about you, Santa? Any questions? I know this is a lot to take in. It's always hard for a new Santa to kind of grow accustomed to their new abilities. How is Joe doing? Let's find out. Joe...
Did he resist the hot chocolate? Did he resist the tea? Is he being a good boy?
Joe is still holding the hot chocolate, which is becoming less hot as time goes on. He has yet to touch the tea on the table, as do any of you. He looks...
He's doing that slow blink.
Yeah. He's doing a slow. He's doing a. This is a lot. Kind of just looks between the three of you. Just like a shrug. Turns to Buddy. And... So why is it me that can do these things? Just from a hat that I put on? Yeah, Santa, it's from a hat. You put on a hat. Do you remember fighting a crazy-looking guy with a funny hat and a red coat? He's gonna look between all of you and mostly at Joe. Joe's gonna nod.
Oh my
Like that'll.
God, it's the Krampus.
That'll have been the last Santa. Now, unfortunately, there is kind of a curse associated with the Yule Cab. And while you have long life, you do slowly go mad over the entirety of that lifetime.
I'm gonna re-raise my knife and just be like, see, this hat doesn't sound good. I'm gonna need you to take it out.
Oh, I don't have the ability to do that.
Who has the ability to do that?
I have no idea.
This guy's useless. I do say that out loud, just to, by the way.
Well,
as I look at the group,
so
this guy's
rude.
useless.
Look here. I can only do so much. I miss all of the Santas that come and go. I remember all of them, but there's nothing that I can do about it.
Do you? You've been saying everything's become a blur. You don't even know that Joe is human. You don't know all this stuff. How do you remember anything?
That's a really good question. All I really know is that every time a new Santa comes in, I become cognizant again. But that goes away over time. So I can only help for so long before I won't be able to talk anymore.
You become more useless? What's the point?
He shrugs.
Whatever. I'm gonna sit back again. I'm gonna just be like, this is like a hand on my head, like this is so stupid.
Well, I understand if you're all probably rather tired. You know, this is a lot of information to take in. I can provide you with, well, I can show you to your rooms. Santa here provides you with everything in this location. All of the food that you can eat here will fill you permanently, and then of course you could sleep here. Well, I can explain how this place works, but not why it works, if that makes sense.
We'll go on. You're clearly on a timer before you just become a vegetable in the corner, so hurry up.
No, that takes years. It'll be fine for a little while. In any case,
I'm done arguing with this man. I'm done.
the North Pole, as you see it, is created using the power of the Yule Cap by whomever Santa is. It is a location that can be summoned into existence once every 24 hours. It provides a place to sleep and eat and lasts until the 24 hours are up or it is dispelled, either by Santa or by a third party. It provides you with food and lodgings, as well as a place to relax. The only seeming cost of this is the fact that you will go mad over 1,000 or so years. And he kind of just looks over at Joe, and Joe is just sitting there absorbing this information. At this point, I need to see what Joe does. A second. Joe stands up, kind of looks between the three of you, sets his hot chocolate on the table, goes, so, buddy, right?
Yeah, Santa, it's Buddy.
So, I could just leave.
Well, yeah, you can leave anytime.
And if I wanted to come back, I could just want to come back?
Yeah, you just have to imagine it existing, and then we'll be there.
Joe's gonna blink a couple of times before he turns back to Buddy. And you all are part of this magic, this Yule magic, this Yule cap that is inside of me. And you just do whatever I want.
Well, yeah, that's our whole purpose. We're just here to help Santa and Santa's friends.
Holds his hands out. Joe kind of looks between Buddy and then back individually at each one of you and a very, what the fuck?
I'm gonna give him a look back that says, I don't know. The only thing I got out of this interaction was irritation.
Well, Joe will turn back, seemingly. He turns back towards Buddy. So, this whole place is mine?
Well, yeah. As long as you got the hat, it's your place.
So I could go anywhere I want here. Do anything?
Yeah. Whatever you want.
Now we decide what Joe does.
Depending on what Joe does, I might streak naked through the place just to see what happens.
Joe stands up, takes a step over towards Buddy. All the elves over here on the stairs kind of back up a little bit. As they kind of like just, he moved.
I'm gonna stand up as well because now the dude is a little too close to my son, even though my son did it.
Joe will speak in the mindscape. I think I want to look around. I feel like there's something important here.
Do you think that's the best thing to do?
We may as well look around. We need a way out.
I don't think they're hostile.
Not yet.
I mean, they're
They
hostile.
were hostile
stupid.
before.
They're hostile before.
I don't think he actually tried to hurt anybody, right?
We're talking about old Santa, though. If this is all true, the elves were kind of evil too, if I remember correctly.
If that's all true, and I'll change into that eventually.
No.
Unless
You're
we
not
stop
changing.
it.
You're not gonna be evil. That's not you. You're not gonna lose your mind. You're not gonna be Santa.
He said
Like,
it was something embedded within you. It can become unbedded potentially.
Unbedded.
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 She'll turn and look at Buddy. Buddy, was the last Santa a bad person? Well, no, they were pretty nice actually. But like I said, eventually you kind of go mad. Joe's gonna kind of just think about this for a second. And there's no way to make that not happen? Oh, I mean, maybe. I don't know. That's outside my understanding. You might read maybe like the leftover journals or something.
The 10 minutes has gotta be up. I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it. After this whole conversation. Pyrie.
Hi.
Hi. Your ritual cast is completed.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Are you gonna strangle him?
As
You've
you
been waiting ever so patiently to murder this guy.
as you use detect magic and it rings out in a 30-foot area for the next 10 minutes based on you. Everything, the floor, the walls, the plants, the creature, Buddy, they all glow as if made from magic.
Oh God, it's blinding in here. I knew it.
It will be blinding for the first moment as you grow used to it. After that, you would see that as far as like not just this entire place, you would see that the ring in Mads' backpack glows along with a lot of your equipment.
What about the stick of truth?
Yeah, what about that knife I just got in the couch?
Does not glow.
Damn it.
No!
My stick of truth.
No!
Not the
So
couch
sorry.
knife.
I already know the worst part of today's session. It's over. I'm nerfing something next session.
I mean, the last time I gave you guys a magic random item, somebody put it on.
Yeah. That was rough.
And then we had the fucking...
You give me a magic ring, and I'm gonna give Pyrie anything. She's just gonna put it on without hesitation.
What
Putting
is
things
you?
on, no hesitation. Cup of tea, will not touch it.
Exactly.
I'll know.
Yeah. This is Pyrie logic.
It's so funny, your character puts everything on. I've had this magic ring in my backpack for I don't even know how many sessions, and I just
Since last
ignore
Krampus.
Mhm.
Got it
Pyrie
from the
found it.
Krampus.
If Pyrie had found that ring in your bag at any point in time, she 1,000% would have just put that shit on.
Doomed.
Amazing.
the duality.
So you do sense that this entire place is created using conjuration magic. Other than your guys' equipment, that's all the magic stuff that you can see. It is active for 10 minutes and will be in a 30-foot radius from you.
Okay, so all the things are the magic.
All the things on the magic.
Everything.
So I have a hypothetical question.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me make sure. Cause like, what? You said it's conjuration?
Conjuration.
Mhm.
You item. him.
So far, basically, that just means that
Things
everything
look
Buddy
like-
said is checking out. We are verifying this
Hey, what
information.
would happen if someone were to like,
Dispel it.
yeah, use like
I mean-
dispel magic, like
Shrugs. DM shrug.
like
Only one way to find out.
are the little creatures the elf things magic?
Oh yeah.
Yep. The entire place that you see with your detect magic, like this entire place, everything in it that you didn't bring with you, is essentially one big conjuration spell.
So what happens if I touch Joe's head with dispel magic theoretically?
If you're aiming
Well,
at
only one way
Joe's
to find out.
if you're aiming at Joe's head, you would
because
cast
it's a
dispel
hat.
magic on Joe's head.
Can I aim at something that I can't see? Because it doesn't say that I have to see it.
Like, what's your goal? I guess is what are you trying to do, or are you just seeing what happens?
Well, like, is the hat the cause of the thing? Because I understand that the hat is the cause of the this.
The hat
but
gave him
the-
the power.
That everything.
Yeah, so a little bit
what?
more concisely, DM explanation. The hat, the Santa hat, also known as the Yule cap, provides its wearer with a large multitude of magical bonuses, perks, if you will, as well as long life. However, you slowly go mad over that lifetime. This is theoretically, if what Buddy is saying is true, is theoretically some of that magic personified. The hat itself is embedded within Joe, and well, you could attempt to dispel the hat, but it will cost a slot, and I cannot guarantee what will happen with that.
Okay, in funny group chat brain space, I'm gonna just run this as a theoretical idea that in the event that this is the attempt we want to go for.
To get out of the space or to get the hat out of Joe, because I feel
All of
like
the
if it was as
above?
easy, I feel like if it was as easy as dispel magic, then Krampus wouldn't be an issue.
I mean, not everybody knows it.
I mean,
it could
Joe
be
wanted to look around, so surely we can at least look around first and figure stuff out, and then
Yeah, it's
we
just
have
you
that
know,
in the
a
back
potential-
pocket.
It's
Yeah,
an idea.
it's an idea. It's a.
I mean, you can always attempt it. Like, high table without influencing your decision necessarily. If you were to perform a dispel magic with the intent to dispel the Yule cap, you could definitely try that, and whether it would work or not is debatable. Shrugs. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, shrugs. Oh. Good thought.
Yeah, we can try that, but Joe wanted to look around, so
Yeah, we can let Joe look around. That's fine.
we have 24 hours.
Right.
So, Joe stands up, looks down at Buddy and says, "Okay, buddy, why don't you give us that tour? Maybe we'll understand it better if you do.
Oh yeah, of course, Santa. Let's go do the tour right now.
Gonna kind of almost skip off as he gets excited. And as he starts to leave the area, you watch as all the elves that were on the staircase kind of scatter. Now,
All right, the royal tour.
I'm kind of moving things. Apologies.
Is the way.
Is the way. So, I will
Things
drag
must-
the whole party unless you all want to specifically break off or something. Just let me know.
No, I'm with the tour. I'm with Joe specifically.
Joe bodyguards.
Hmm?
Joe guards.
Joe guard.
So, Buddy takes you just to the left, takes you down some stairs into what looks to be an immaculate and gorgeous dining room filled with
Your other
all
left.
these beautiful foods of all sorts: casseroles, pastas, roasted fish, duck, entire boars, tables filled with nothing but sweets, desserts, entire cabinets and tables filled with beers, wines, meads, an assortment of liqueurs. Whatever you could possibly desire is provided in this room, as Buddy kind of holds his hands out and goes, "Welcome to the dining room. Anything you possibly want is here, and if you want something specific, we can always whip it up for you in the kitchen, which are straight through those doors." And he's going to point towards the upper doors above you. Straight through those doors. You're welcome to go visit the kitchen anytime you like, but it is, of course, just a kitchen. Yikes. There you go. Since we're gonna go visit the kitchen. Warp, 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 warp.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's your question?
Nah, it's for Buddy.
Oh. Yeah, what's your question?
Why are you making food if you can't eat?
It's for you. We're only here to serve you and provide you with everything you could possibly want. That's our purpose.
Ari's just gonna turn and look at the rest of the group with like a weird, confused, and disgusted face all at the same time.
I don't understand how you can go from being so hospital to so hostile.
Me?
You said yourself that you eventually go insane.
Oh, not me. I don't go insane. That's what happens to Santa.
Distinctly remember some crazy little shits.
I remember some elves being very hostile last time we
Yep.
were here.
I mean, I'm not sure what all the powers is provided by the Yule Cap. It could be that maybe once the mind starts going, things change.
Okay, well, since you don't seem to have a lot of answers, is there a place where I could get answers? Do you have like a library in this giant place?
Oh, yeah. We absolutely do. Come with me. He's gonna,
All right, let's go.
he's gonna grab you.
Yeah, I just wanted to peek in. I was
Yeah,
looking.
yeah.
That's all.
This is, of course, the lounge. Provides you with whatever you might need for relaxation: giant fires, small tea spots, private spaces, a place where you can do a little bit of research in a public area, of course, and a little library here for late reading. And he's gonna continue walking, and as you walk up these stairs, you see a whole bunch of elves kind of like stand at attention. He's like, the library is just right over here, of course. Welcome in to the library at the North Pole. Here we have tons of information on, anything that Joe's or Santa or Joe this is gonna be really hard. Anything that Joe's ever read will be in here, as well as some stuff that previous Santas have read. It's kind of an assortment.
So you're saying this is the only information that has been read by previous Santas?
Yes, that's the only way this collection grows. It's, I guess, probably stored somehow through magic? Maybe through the hat itself? I'm not really sure. And that room over there, and he's going to point to the double doors on your right. It says that room is Santa's private study.
I'm peeking.
Can we go in there?
Well, Santa could go in there.
I can't peek.
I think if Santa allows you to go in there, I believe you're allowed to, but we elves don't step foot in there.
Mr.
I'm gonna look
DM,
at Joe.
Can I use my magical lockpick?
You could certainly
Again,
try.
not touching it. Not touching it.
Mm-hmm.
I will wrap the cloth around it or what have you, and I want to shove it in.
Hey, yo.
You're protecting kids.
Take 6 points of necrotic damage, please.
Okay.
And I will save you the roll. It does not open.
What? I've been scammed.
Scammed yourself.
I'm gonna make a mental note that when we go to talk to Tarvalo later about I'm gonna bring this up too, that his thing's busted.
Amazing. So Buddy just motions for Joe to take a step over, so Joe kind of steps over to the doors. Looks at Liari, who has just attempted to pick it. Kind of turns back to Buddy. So, how do I, open it? Oh, you just touch it. You want it open, you just will it open. Joe looks at the door, and Liari, standing next to it, you hear a click as it seems to unlock itself.
Fire's gonna snicker at that.
What the? Man, I got stabbed by my lockpick for nothing.
Buddy comes to wait just outside the door a little bit as Joe steps inside the room and kind of looks around. The desk in this circular space and chair are a little extra big, as if a larger individual sits at them. The shelves in here seem to be much less organized, a more hodgepodge of papers and books and journals and trinkets. Atop the desk is a number of partially destroyed or degraded, decaying tomes, as well as a single tome that is wrapped in multiple layers of what looks to be some sort of linen or cloth and tied off. It is also strapped shut with two large leather straps, much like a wizard's spellbook would have to keep it from opening up unwantedly.
Are there any traps in this room?
Roll investigation.
Whoa.
There don't seem to be traps, but that book on the desk
Is sus as hell.
is so sketchy looking. You're
And so
immediately
you'd be like, guys, that book looks sus as heck.
Should we take it?
Nobody touch the book.
Joe's gonna look between you and the book. I feel like I should.
No, I don't think you should.
I think that's the exact opposite of what we should do.
I think we should leave. I'm gonna like grab his shoulder and turn him around and try to push him out the doors.
Give me a persuasion check. Oh, very
Wow.
nice.
Very persuasive.
What can I say?
Joe allows himself to be pulled out of the room. The doors close behind. Well, I hope that was fun. You ready to see the next rooms?
I'm gonna shoot the little man a very suspicious look, but otherwise am ready for more rooms.
He
I'd like
does.
to stay here if you don't mind.
Oh, of course. Yeah, feel free. You're welcome to roam anywhere that Santa allows you to.
I'm gonna look at Joe and just be like, is it okay if I'm in here? And maybe in your office?
Yeah, that's they can go wherever they want. They're my friends. Sure thing, boss. Whatever you want. So if you follow me this way, and he's gonna run off. So who will be following Buddy?
I'm with Joe.
Joe is following Buddy. Irie, what you doing?
Pyre's gonna look at Mads and be like, do you need any help with anything?
I'd like to look through here and see if we can maybe find some information that this elf isn't gonna tell us.
I can help with that.
Don't touch the book.
I have comprehend languages.
Don't touch the scary book.
Define touch.
Don't interact
Physically
with the
and
book
mentally.
at all. Don't look at it. Don't touch it. Don't put a spell on it. Don't do anything to it. Just pretend it's not there.
All right.
So you guys are hanging out in there. We'll go ahead and move them a room away and then come back per room. So, Liari, as you and Joe are led by Buddy the Elf, you make your way into a room with a beautiful mosaic green tile floor. And as you step inside, you are in a room that is a little bit more humid than the rest of the facilities, as it seems to be filled with all sorts of different plants. There's an entire station that looks like it's for alchemy, and what looks to be some sort of research table on the other side. Liari, would you roll me a history check? It has a high DC. Joe will also be doing this.
I did well for having nothing to do with that at all.
You really did. Joe didn't get it. Liari, you see a couple... I don't know, there's something familiar about these. It's probably nothing. Anyway. As you enter in, Buddy kind of widens his arms. Welcome to the greenhouse. This is where Santa will spend time doing stuff with plants and testing, and you can see there's a lot of notes here. You can also make all sorts of fun alchemical stuff.
Of course, I do need to be really specific and let you know that anything that starts out inside here, inside the North Pole, does not leave. So, taking these plants and turning them into something and then leaving with that something, it'll just disappear. You have to bring whatever the materials are into the North Pole, but you can use the facilities here.
What happens if you try to bring stuff out?
I think it just disappears. I don't know. I've never been out.
What do you mean? You're useless. Why do I ask you anything?
Joe's just kind of, or not Joe, Buddy's just kind of gonna look up at Joe, look a little sad. We kind of walk over back. He's a little less jovial. He's gonna like start wandering out of the hallway.
Oh God, if we weren't being so antagonistic towards him, I'd feel bad. But that's just funny.
So anyway, we'll come back to you two giving your
bro.
tour. Back to Mads and Pyrie. We've left these two in charge of investigation again. This will go great.
I will also mentally tell them about the funny herb room and that none of the plants are real ? And they might disappear if we try to leave with them ? Anyway, to your investigation.
Sorry, what was your question?
There was no question. I'm just telling them all the useless knowledge I've gained from this herb room.
Fair. So, Mads and Pyre, you got some nice useless information from the herb room.
I was gonna be confused about plants that disappear, but we'll attempt to maintain focus.
Yeah, Matt is gonna brush that off like, yeah, the weird elf dude's lying, whatever.
Yeah, you can't
Anyway.
trust people that are shorter than Mads, you know.
Is he shorter than me?
Or that
though?
aren't even people.
Yeah, no, he's shorter than you. You're tall by elf standards.
I see. Okay.
You're like, I don't know, 3 feet, right?
Yeah.
He's like 2 feet. He's only 3 feet with the hat.
I can make fun of him.
My
You can
God.
punt him.
I can't get him drunk.
Well, I'm saying.
So, Pyre and Mads, what are you doing in here?
I would like to look for anything that would resemble like something about the Santa curse, past like histories of it.
Okay, and you're searching the
Stuff like
room
that.
you're in currently?
I'd like to search this one, and I'd also like to search the office space.
I want to look for the oldest thing possible.
Specific, I like it.
Yep.
Well, you both roll investigation for this room.
Nice.
When I
Yeah,
have
that seems
solid
about
number
right.
1.
I have a 0.
Pyre, everything in this room is like not old, not dusty, but it's old. It's like old writings. It's a whole bunch of different handwriting styles. There's also like a whole bunch of kids' books. There's just a lot of random notes, and not a lot of it's necessarily cohesive. Scattered about. As far as the oldest thing in the room, you find some old stuff, but it's hard to tell whether that's the oldest thing.
What kind of things?
There are a number of, well, with a 9. With a 9, you're going to be able to find assorted books. Assorted books being There will be a couple from previous Santas that seem to be journals, at least from what you get from skimming through them. There are some scrolls with notes and details and things that sort of seem to explain this location or other magics that Santa is able to use. All known as Yule magic. It is generally, as far as you've been able to determine with, with your readings. Speaking of, you do have comprehend language, right?
Yep, I do.
I will have you cast that. There you go. Boy, oh boy, these rituals are great, huh?
Doesn't take anything either, so.
Just 10 minutes. But we'll say, we'll say you started that right off. So during this time frame, you found some stuff, and you're looking over these journals, and it's going to require a significant amount of time to actually go through all of these journals and information to put it all together with that 9. Mads, you find a very similar layout of information, a lot of journals, a lot of notes, a lot of ideas, a lot of incomplete information. No more than you already know, this place is a conjuration of Santa's will. There's magic that he can perform that is all seemingly ice and cold based. Things of that nature with an 11. Now
I'd
you
like to look in the study now.
move on into the study.
Question.
Answer.
Because we said, assuming that I had started the comprehend languages like once we were in here, once it's done, can I also recast the?
Yeah.
the
Ritual
detect
magics,
magic?
man.
Okay. Because I'm assuming we are nowhere close to where we were before, so.
Yeah, for 30 feet, I mean, this room is bigger than 30 feet in and of itself. The room is 60 feet long. Like, the room, the office, the Santa office is more than 30 feet. So you can use it to walk around during its 10-minute lifespan as well and kind of detect everything.
Well, it's from within, it's within 30 feet of me.
Yes.
So assuming that each side is 30, I just kind of stand relatively in the middle.
It's
It covers
also
everything in the radius.
it's also active for 10 minutes. Like, it takes 10 minutes to cast and then is active for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can say you just wander around during that time, kind of exploring the whole space.
I'm just gonna click it now.
Yeah. So you've read that stuff, and you are now casting Detect Magic during the time frame in which Mads has entered the Santa office. Mads, as before, this room is definitely more messy than the other library. Go ahead and roll me an investigation. Are you doing anything in particular, by the way?
No, I'm still just looking for the same information.
Okay.
But hopefully doing better this time. No.
Trying so hard. boy, it is messy in here, and it's just kind of gathering up the scraps. Like, you're taking an effort to kind of clean it up a little bit because there's just such a smattering and scattering of papers and things. So it's a little difficult. Are you looking specifically at anything?
I'd probably be looking at the big book on the table.
Okay. You can roll for me either. What would it be? It'd definitely be either Arcana or... I guess it would probably just be Investigation, really. There's not really a way around that.
So investigation or Arcana?
Investigation or Arcana.
Oh, there's an or. Okay. Oh.
Oh.
No
Dirty
way.
20. So, Mads, there'll be a choice associated with this in Dirty 20. As you approach the desk, you specifically have to climb in the chair to reach the top of the desk.
Okay.
That being said, you immediately sense that this book emanates a lot of magic. It's interesting. It's the only thing that's really caught your attention in this room. You feel uncomfortable, even like looking at it now that you've sensed it. With that 20, you have the option to try and open it.
Bro,
just
we
told
fucking
Pyrie.
talked about this, yeah.
I just told Pyrie not to touch it. I don't think I can touch it.
Okay. So, Pyrie, I will say, during Mads' investigation, you have finished casting your Detect Magic. And as per usual, these rooms light up with the conjuration that seems to all be one spell. However, as you enter into this room, while it's still part of that same conjuration spell, that strange book that Mads is looking at right now emanates with something different.
What does that mean?
I'm looking up the exact magic type it is.
Okay.
You sense that it gives off an emanation of not just conjuration, which is what the entire place is made of, but also divination.
Can someone remind me what divination is again?
Yeah. Divination magic tends to be things that have to do with secrets, long forgotten stuff, dreams, future, secrets, hidden things. It's also like detect magic is divination, for example.
Okay.
Like you're determining it.
So the book is divination?
The book is a combination of conjuration and divination.
Because it's like a history record of all Santa's past knowledges.
Mr. DM, I'd like to do a thing.
Oh God, what's the thing?
I'd like to cast divination.
No fucking shit.
On what?
For the book.
Oh shit.
Interesting.
A
Interesting.
truthful reply.
Okay. All right. You've cast divination. What is... Oh, it's also a ritual spell, it looks like. Are you casting it with a 4th
Yes.
level? Or are you casting it with ritual?
It is a 4th level.
Okay. This does have a gold cost.
25 GP.
What are you trying to cast again?
Divination.
Seeing as it's incense and not a diamond, because diamonds are the only ones I really care about, to be completely frank.
Mhm.
Because that's the difference between life and death. But no.
So I have the gold. Like I can
Yeah.
take the hit. That's fine.
I guess I will pose one question to the group, and we will make that decision to move forward. So I do
homebrew, here we
require
go.
gold cost items when, like, specifically diamonds. Like, diamonds are the thing that I'm worried about. Every other gold cost item I don't particularly care about, but I want to make sure I'm keeping it fair. So, group decision, as far as this goes, it is a 25 golds worth of incense. Do I require you to have the incense in order to cast the spell?
Let me think. I'm not a magic user, so I feel like I'm the least horse in this race. I can see if it's like a really annoying item, like you said, like the diamonds and stuff you should have on you if you want to use it. Incense. We should make this decision moving forward. I'm kind of leaning towards stuff like that because it's so easy to get. Hypothetically, we can do at least one, like during one of our shopping trips, we picked up whatever and you just subtract the gold, but that's your one reroll. That's all you get, maybe. And then the rest of the time you're responsible for actually shopping. I don't know. Magic users? Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm okay with that because like if it's like it's really annoying if it's like one of those things that becomes a deterrent. Like I'm totally fine with us having the item or you requiring us to have it.
Yeah, I want to make sure that we're being fair. So
I'm
then,
okay with whatever the group wants.
Because I definitely heard you say items that cost gold.
I generally
said
require,
you would require. Yeah, I heard you say that,
Mm-hmm.
and it really hasn't been relevant up until this point. So it's kind of like I don't know.
So
I guess it's up to you whether you want to make it a learning moment, like this is a learning moment where the magic users need to go shopping, or like, or what? I don't know.
Okay, I will say, other than diamonds, moving forward after today's session, you mandatorily must have your materials. So you don't have to do a whole shopping run with me where I'm like an NPC, but like, hey, I want to go buy this much money's worth of incense. And then you'd have to mark that in your D&D Beyond inventory.
Okay.
So, everybody cool with that?
Cool. Can we go on a thieving expedition at some point?
Thieving?
Thieving is very specific. What are you thieving, Siri?
What are we stealing?
Because I've stolen a lot in my time. I stole a majority of our bankroll.
And panties.
And panties.
True.
So what are
True
you
me.
thieving?
I so read that fucking wrong. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm like clicking my spells and being like, okay, which ones even require anything that's
Yeah, what do I need to
worthful?
shop? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Some diamonds, some oils,
Like grease. Are you loading up on grease
Hawk
again?
Tui,
No,
baby.
No, like fancy oils.
Sure.
Yeah, the
It
fancy
doesn't
oil for your
specify.
one spell. It's just any fancy oil. So it could be,
Yeah.
that 1,000 GP's worth of sandalwood oil.
Jesus.
That would actually be.
That's how much we
That'd be
spent
so
on the
bad.
sandalwood?
For something.
We've never had that much money.
Well, no, the amount that Mads has is not 1,000 golds worth.
No.
I'm saying, in compare, like you could get 1,000 golds worth of sandalwood.
You're telling me it's not a 50-gallon drum of sandalwood
Yeah.
lube? What are we talking about?
Yeah,
I hate to disappoint, but
some incense, some diamonds.
Y'all gotta get some
Oils.
supplies.
we need a supply
Anything
room.
else
Yeah, it's
valuable? Yeah, supply run is what we can call it.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
A shopping list, if you will.
Should
A
you?
shopping
And-
list.
Y'all
And
want a
more
shopping
specifically,
list?
You said you want to steal it. You don't. You don't want to buy
No,
for it.
instead of
a lot of
shopping, we
money.
just take it.
It is
It's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
money.
money.
That's the thing that keeps magic users balanced. It's the fact that OP shit requires money.
We have,
So,
we have you for a reason, though. You can steal stuff for us.
Oh, I have the stickiest of fingers for a menagerie of reasons.
why?
I can't.
Yeah, that's getting the clip.
Why no?
It's getting the clip, my dude.
Soundboard? Jesus.
I want that to be a soundboard.
Y'all have the power. I'm.
Oh my god.
I'll make that my fucking
Oh.
Discord entrance.
Oh.
I will cry every time. It's so funny.
Fun collabs coming up. It'll be a great
Oh.
time.
Man.
Oh, your poor collab people. Imagine
Poor
having to
brutal.
explain it. So my wife is a degenerate.
So my wife.
Yeah, my wife specifically. Not me, my wife. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Amazing.
Mads, with that out of the way, what question do you ask?
Okay, I'm gonna go to the group chat because I don't know what to ask. So I'm just gonna-
Oh,
what do I,
I forgot.
ask?
Ask what?
The book.
I thought we weren't touching the book.
I'm not. We're talking
Didn't touch the book.
God of the book.
You're asking God of the book.
Don't ask questions. Just help me come up with a question.
You wanted me to think of a question, and now I can't ask questions.
Kyrie, do you have any ideas?
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe like how to make it stop, or where Santa originated from. That might give us some answers.
I'm
Why
glad I
don't we
asked
just
because
ask
my thought was
specifically what the book
ask it if
does?
it would hurt us. If we touched it
Oh.
and read its contents.
Yeah, ask if there's any consequences to interacting with the book.
Do I only get one? Can I just cast it again?
If you cast a spell more than once before finishing a long rest, there is a cumulative 25% chance for each casting after the first that you get no answer. So yes, you can. There's just a 25% chance you won't get any answer.
Ah.
But yes, you could cast this over and over. I guess theoretically, you get up to 4 answers with this if you got lucky.
Okay, I'd like to ask it if we touched it, if we opened it and touched it and read its contents, would we become harmed in any way?
I like how we're trying to make the question as like foolproof as possible, like we're
Yeah.
talking to a djinn. Can't make a wish unless it's airtight, baby.
Let me get the exact
workshop.
wording on this. If we open
Yeah,
the
there it
book,
is.
If we open the book, if we touch it, and
That's
if we
two
read
questions.
its content.
Huh?
we
Oh,
open the
how's that two
book
questions?
if we touch it. Those are two actions, right? If we touch it, open it. Sure.
I'm thinking like if we open the book, comma, touch it, comma,
And-
read it, and read its contents,
Yep.
would we be open to harm in any way?
Would we be open to harm in any way?
I would reword that into saying, would it harm us in any way? Because we could be open to harm regardless.
I'd
Of
like- yeah,
what situation
yeah.
we're in.
We're worse. This is like when we were doing contract negotiations.
Honestly, it's
I
just
don't
like
trust this DM. Oh,
yeah. It's the way you just said it back to me. I was like, I don't like that.
That doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound
If we
airtight.
open the book, touch it, and read its contents, would it harm us in any way? Is the question.
Yes.
we.
Mads, as you cast divination, you feel a sense of calmness swirl around you. It reminds you of praying to the goddess, but it's a little bit different. It's hard to put a pin on it, but it feels old, powerful, wise. You get the sense that the answer is no.
And that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
It just has to be a truthful answer, not a tell all. So.
I know. I was hoping he was a yapper.
Ah!
All right. Look at Pyrie. Let's open it.
Sweet, I'm touching it.
I knew you would.
So which
Mike,
one of you are touching it?
I'ma touch it. I'ma touch it. Okay, this thing keeps yelling at me because I'm
Sorry,
quiet.
I have walls there for no particular reason. You can move now. You can move onto the table now.
Okay, cool. Because I was like, let me touch it.
So
When not allowed to climb on table and dance, what the?
I know, right?
No, what the?
No coyote ugly here.
Anyways,
So Pyrie, are you touching it by yourself? Is Mads touching it at the same time? Are you guys both reading the words inside? If there are words, like what's happening here?
if
I need a
there's
play-by-play.
words on it, in it, all. Pyrie already did the comprehend languages, so
Yes.
I can read. Yes. Yippee.
Mads is
So-
going to watch and like kind of brace for whatever's going to come. Yeah, basically, yeah, impact.
I'ma rip that bitch open and start reading.
Well, let me just do a thing here.
I
Pyrie,
don't like this.
you reach out
grab the book and open it, taking the time to unwrap the strange linen that is curled up around it and unbuckling the 2 clasps in order to open it on the table. It takes you a few seconds. Well, more like a minute. It does take a lot of effort to untie, as if someone went to a lot of work to seal it up like this. You open the book, and your and Mads' eyes fall upon the pages. The pages are covered in strange scrapes, gouges, scratchy, scritchy lines, as if someone who was not particularly well drew strange and unsettling pictures in this book. And as your eyes fly across page after page, you feel compelled to continue flipping through it. Will you both please roll me a Constitution saving throw to determine what happens next? Pyrie and Mads, you are inexplicably drawn to continue looking through this. These shapes, the scratches, the lines, embedding and deeply carving into your own minds, as if there's something here, there's something trying to be told, trying to be explained in these pages, and you just can't quite make it out. And then in your face, behind your eyes, behind your eyelids, you see faces, grim, angry. 4 of them. 4 individuals covered in varying armors, chains, scales, carrying weapons, riding on steeds, either dark as the night or bright as the crisp morning, white or black as death, riding across the sky, and they seem to turn and see you, looking where you don't belong. Pyrie, you manage to break away from that gaze and feel unsettled. Mads, you stare a little too long. You can't break your eye contact. These eyes you're staring into seem to be made of fire, and they seem to gaze deeply into your soul. Eventually, the eyes blink, and in that moment, you're able to wrench yourself away, hurling the contents of whatever food you have ingested in the last day upon the floor next to the chair. The book snaps shut in front of you, the leather straps closing themselves. And you're back in the quiet of the room.
Gross.
I didn't learn anything.
I technically didn't learn anything.
I'm
More
gonna
confused.
wrap the book up the best I can, like how I remember.
Roll a history check.
Oh,
You're still
good.
shaken from your Constitution saving throw, so with disadvantage, please.
You're gonna disadvantage a 3?
He's still gonna...
Yep, it could be in that one.
Just toss it in the fireplace at this point.
Mads, you are sick to your stomach. You're not sure what you looked into the eyes of, but you feel horrified at them. That's the memory of them causes your hand to shake a little bit as you try to wrap the book back up as best you can remember. And after you're done, you look down at it, and it looks absolutely shit show wrapped. This is nothing like when you found it.
We're done. We're not trying again.
Now? Not even a little bit?
Nope. There we go.
So anyway, what are you guys doing now?
I'd like to try to still look around. Now that the big book's out of the way, I'd like to look at the actual books on the wall. Or like on the desk as well.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure my detect magic thing or whatever was still kind of going. So was there anything else in this room?
Oh, as far as magical items go, there does not seem to be anything else that stands out in this room. Everything else is just part of that same conjuration spell, except for the book, the big center one there. You guys can spend some time kind of flipping through these journals. A lot of it is, well, what were your investigation rolls on here? Hang on. Man's had a 5. That's right. Hyrie, you may roll investigation in this room.
Well,
Mads, I consider you shaken for the moment.
oh,
Nice.
Hyrie,
that's a
As
rare occurrence.
Mads collects themselves for a bit. You wander about the room, taking out the occasional journal, scroll, trinket, kind of looking things over, flipping to random pages, just trying to determine what's in this room in general. Looking around, you know that it would take a significant dedication of time to pore over all of these books. Which, I mean, you don't really have that much right this second. But you do manage to find an assortment of information from different people written in different writings, languages, handwritings, all talking about the same sort of things. Finding this place, being introduced to different elves over different lifetimes, different Santas, picking up the mantle, all of them talking about how they had defeated a previous one who had seemingly lost their mind. Talking about developing their own powers over time, becoming more powerful, stronger, and with a 17, because DC 16 to find this bit, there is a single tome that seems to mention something about 4 writers that seem to communicate to or through this particular version of Santa. They didn't write anything further regarding it, but the only reason you clock it at all is because you touched the book.
Nifty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna relay that bit back to Mads about the rider thing with the stuff. With the stuff.
So, like Santa?
I guess. Yeah.
So on that
is there
note,
anything else in the room?
no, at this point you've looked over the room. Everything in here is going to basically just be you having to sit down and dedicate a significant period of time to reading in order to piece together any amount of information regarding this place.
Fire's gonna look at Mads and be like, I have a dumb idea again.
I'm just gonna look at you because I'm just.
what? So there's magic on the book, right?
Right.
What if we dispelled the magic on the book?
We can try.
I was gonna like, kind of just like hold out a finger and just aim at and like go to poke the book with that just to see what happens.
Shrugs.
I need to look up something. Hold on.
Assuming that it can work on something of 2 magic types. Question mark?
Ah, I see. Okay. So then, Pyre, as you expel your dispel magic into the book, you understand that it is a powerful magic you are attempting to dispel. You must make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So for you, it would be... You're going to roll a d20 and add your... I think it's like your spell modifier. I'm going to go look.
Which one's the spell modifier again?
I'm double checking because it's on your sheet. You have a +5, I want to say. Yeah, if you go to your spells on your sheet in D&D Beyond, it has +5 modifier. So,
Okie dokie.
yeah, d20 plus that.
Well, shit.
Pyre.
I don't think using my D4 would help in this situation, would it?
DM will say no, it won't.
Yeah.
As you expel that dispel magic into the book, you feel it resist. You feel it push back your spell. You lose the slot, but the book is still seemingly enchanted.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. DM, I have an idea.
Ah, shit.
Also, we have gotten a small treasure.
I see. Thank you very much for the small treasure, Hoy, and for the hydrations.
True.
What's your idea?
Oh, just when it's my turn again, I'm gonna try and steal the panties off of one of these ghost freaks. I want to see if they disappear when we leave. I want to see if I can. I want to see if there is panties. I'm so curious. I just want to know.
It's like Markello all over again.
Canonically, Liari didn't hate that. Just I did, viscerally.
Pyre, while you were searching around in this office...
Yeah?
I guess, technically speaking, no, that doesn't canonically make sense.
Because small treasures you would normally just find wherever you are. And Mad's already found one here. Technically speaking, they wouldn't exist outside of this space.
Well, technically they could, because if they were
No,
brought in by
the
a previous
stick
Santa,
of truth. It was a lie. Fuck.
So,
if
for
they were
intense...
brought in by like any of the previous Santas, just like any type of materials, and then wouldn't it then exist in this, like, both in and outside of this space?
If it was... So, the way... I'll explain how the spell technically works. It's technically a flavored version of Magnificent Mansion, which allows the caster, in this case Santa/Joe, can create this mansion. Everything created inside the mansion it doesn't change. So, like, well, kind of some spoilers in there. Suffice to say, we'll come back to that answer, actually.
Mr. DM,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because that would mean that the things we previously got didn't exist.
The little sword that Mads found.
No, from the previous Santa expedition that we had, per what you just said, all of the
Mm.
items we have had wouldn't exist then.
That's a very valid point.
Therefore, the hat wouldn't exist outside of this realm either. Unless the hat is a separate item.
For the intents and purposes of the hat, it is its own entity, if that is kind of the way you describe it.
Okay.
I will have to give that some additional thought,
Oh no.
because
We're breaking the system.
that has brought up a very interesting conundrum, because you are right, those items should not have been able to have left per the
Exactly,
idea of
so-
this spell.
For what
My
you're saying,
God.
yeah. Unless it's like, unless you want to flavor them of, oh, we found them after we left the space,
Hmm.
and it was like a gift bestowed upon the, or from chat or whatever. To loophole it for now, but yeah.
I mean, in theory, because now I'm just gonna spitball because this is interesting, and you have definitely got me in an interesting conundrum. But
Welcome
in theory,
to Twirled Building Tuesdays.
for real, in theory, those items that you found could have been brought in to the space by the previous Santa. But that's really just giving myself a lot of leeway.
I mean, I feel like it's not that far out of the realm of possibility, considering this is probably just their normal place that they would hang out. So anything that they might find or have on them, and they might leave it here, and like,
Well,
so it's not the hardest thing in the world to explain potentially why it would just randomly be here from random Santa's past.
well,
They
whatever
all had
the
ADHD and the item just like disappeared from sight right in front of them.
whenever the spell of this place ends, I think I'm gonna have to just be straight up with how the spell works, just so it's clear. The spell, when it
It
ends,
gets wiped.
it wipes it out.
Oh,
Like, the
bitch.
whole place is wiped. Any items, treasures, materials, or people that were inside are ejected.
We
if
coulda
they're in
died.
there.
You almost did the
Okay,
TPK of the other.
You said ejected from the space, so
Ejected.
we could assume, so we could assume that the things that we previously found were found when we came outside of the space because they were ejected with us when the space dissolved.
Yes, they could have been brought in
By a previous
via
by the
previous Santa.
Yes.
Okay, I think we've resolved that. That's good. That's good. So, objectively speaking, I will say the items found via small treasure in this space currently, let's say these are not found in here, and we will provide them once you leave this space, as it does not technically apply.
Okay.
Cool. Huzzah to everybody!
Huzzah!
Yay!
I have no idea where we left off.
Sorry.
No, that's good. Good thinking.
They were looking at stuff, and I had an idea, and we found a small treasure.
Ah, that was it. Okay. So, Pyrie and Mads, any final things before I move to break and then Liari?
Nope, I'm good.
I think I'm good.
Think
For
I'm
now.
good. Sweet. All right. So on that note, we will come back to Liari and Joe's adventures on, I was gonna say Misfit Isle, but
Maybe Tor. Yeah, something like that.
but we will be back. We're gonna go to a quick break, and then we shall return. You'll grab yourself a drink, a snack, whatever you need to do, and we'll see y'all here in about 5-10 minutes. We're going in. Going in. Welcome back, everybody. We have returned for part 2 of today's episode. Make sure that you follow my streamer friends while my player tries to steal my panties.
That's true. I had dumplings, and I would like to steal your panties. So
A good
close.
effort.
Also, chat, place your bets now whether or not I can steal this elf's panties. It's an elf, but it's not an elf because I'm an elf. I don't know what this is, but it's puntable and I want its pennies. Nobody? Okay.
I'm on your. Don't
I'm-
worry, I believe.
I'm doing a thing. Haha.
Oh no, another weeb?
Oh yeah.
I did a poll.
Oh.
Just for funsies. I don't
Can we
know.
already steal elf panties? I'm gonna vote wishful thinking. Let's go.
Wishful thinking.
Okay, everybody's on Team Copium. Let's go.
In any case, who are you stealing them from, buddy?
Yeah, probably Buddy. I bullied him a lot, calling him useless and shit, but he's the one that I can get the closest to without them like side-eyeing me because he's literally giving us a tour. So
Well, then we'll
I guess
say.
I'll have to wait until there's less eyes on us though, because there's dudes standing here in this hallway like right now. That's like crazy.
So
I'll wait till we get into like the next room where
Yeah.
there's nobody.
So during your time exploring the greenhouse laboratory area, Mads and Pyrie are exploring the library in depth. You are all taken off this direction and then taken up into the northern hallways by Buddy, who just kind of like walks up. As you reach this point, Buddy motions to the doors on either side and says, and well, of course, these rooms are whatever additional things that Santa might need. All Santa has to do is imagine it the next time that he casts the spell, and they will be there for him. Whatever he wants inside these rooms.
I'm gonna try and open the door.
Sure. It's just a big empty space.
Oh. I'm gonna do it again.
Another big empty space.
Oh. Oh no, I'm stuck. Help.
Forever trapped in the room.
No. My curiosity.
Joe just kind of nods very thoughtfully. So he's just taking it all in right now. It looks like it looks a lot like Joe is contemplative, like this is something strange and crazy that in theory he can do now, and it's a strange thing to be told that. You guys continue making your way up as you
When he
reach.
turns, I'm gonna go kind of stealth mode, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna steal his panties.
The fact that you rolled a 22 and it looked like a 3. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Well, you
He
feel
didn't see anything.
you feel very stealthy. And you perform some of your most intricate dagger work as you carefully reach up, slice the edges, like you kind of reach over, manage to pull away the spectral. It's very hard to tell because everything has like a depth to it, because it's, partially see-through, transparent. Eventually you do manage to cut and remove what looks to be candy cane whitey tighties.
What? Cool. I'm stashing that.
You stash it away. Buddy is oblivious to this because you rolled a 31. Nobody saw that, theoretically. Joe, you only see it if you roll a natural 20, buddy. Nope.
Oh, so close.
That would have been cool, though.
Man, very confusing for Joe.
Nah.
So,
Okay.
buddy,
Candy cane whitey tighties.
+1 incorporeal elf
incorporeal.
candy cane whitey tights.
How is it that we reach this point in D&D where we have incorporeal North Pole elf whitey tighties candy cane stripes?
Like what
This
fucking
truly is the best timeline.
Anything is possible in D&D.
really is.
Play D&D!
Play D&D.
Exclamation point.
Jesus Christ.
D&D. And you too can get yourself a pair of incorporeal candy cane whitey tidies.
You too can go insane.
Oh.
I'm not gonna put it in my inventory yet. I'm just gonna put it in my personal character notes because I'm pretty sure they're just gonna disappear when we leave. So it's gonna be like a half in, half out scenario.
Ayo.
But they're there for now. What do you mean AO?
Half in, half out.
You know.
Anyway. Buddy does stop you when you finally reach this T in what is a very long hallway. He motions to either side of the hallway. And these are the rooms for, well, Santa and, of course, any guests that Santa might have. They mostly are the same. There are some slight variations that I was made aware of, and that is only because when this place is created, Santa Joe has the ability to alter the interior structure to more better match his or his guests' needs. It's easier to show you. And he's going to walk you all down this hallway to this far end over here. But he's going to walk by you and be like, I'm not sure which one of you this is for, but this room came into existence with quite a multitude of these really pink flowers. I'm just going to open the room up. And then Liara, you see bouquets and bushes of your favorite flower placed about the room.
I'm gonna take one.
It feels perfectly fresh, smells as if it is the perfect bloom.
Oh, is this a trunk?
That's a trunk, yeah.
I want to open it. Can
It
I roll for a
is-
secret sex toy stash?
You know what? Absolutely. Let's see. No. It's not gonna be you. It's not gonna be you. This is whatever Santa
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe.
thinks of.
Come on, Joe. You know I'm a degenerate, probably, sort of.
It's
Damn.
some real basic stuff in there. Like really basic.
I imagine that's about the extent of his knowledge, so that's fine. I will mental note that that's what he thinks that I do in my spare time.
You're very welcome.
Is there anything else interesting in this room?
Not particularly. This is definitely a space to rest. With a 9, no, there seems to be a desk, some chair, a vanity, and a bed. Trunk, cupboard. It's pretty basics. It's a nice private space if you needed one. Very roomy, very cozy. But nothing really stands out. I will say Buddy does take you around, shows you a couple other rooms. One has small, really beautiful purple flowers. Other rooms have no flowers at all. And then takes you to this particular room over here. This is right about the time that Mads and Pyrie are being shook by riders. And opens up this, and you see inside are a number of white lotus flowers that are growing on some really beautiful leafy green plants.
Oh. I'm gonna go up to it and touch it.
It looks just very, very similar to Mads's coveted lotus.
I'm also gonna take one of these to show to Mads later. Boom, boom, boom. And then
Okay.
I am also going to peek in the trunk because I'm curious.
There's just like a couple daggers and sharp objects in there. There would also be... What does Joe know about Mads specifically?
I like drinking together.
Yeah. So there would be a little bottle of booze in there too.
Perfect.
There would
nailed
be
it.
It'd be a little whiskey.
Cute.
Adorable.
You could probably gauge that the other room that has the bright, beautiful purple flowers is most likely for Pyrie.
Oh, then I want to do the same thing where I check that trunk. I don't remember which room it was. This one?
Yeah. So as you make your way into the room, Joe, buddy, how you doing? How well do you know?
Oh my god! Pew, 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 pew.
Inside of this room, there are a couple of things. Firstly, Liari, with your passive perception, you are able to suss out there is a small family of mice in a little nest on the desk.
No weighing!
It looks really similar to the ones from way back that Pyrie took with you into Silversong.
Weird.
That's crazy.
Additionally, inside the chest, it is filled to the brim with funny little fruits. They're all dried and they all have faces.
Alright, I'm yoinking one of those.
So, about this time, Pyrie and Mads, before we move on from this jovial little room here, what are you guys doing?
Wiggling around, I guess? Mads, what are you doing? Are you recovered yet?
Mr. DM, am I recovered yet?
Yeah, you're recovered. You're good to go.
I don't know, I almost want to keep looking around, but I also want to catch up to the group.
Samesies.
Okay. I know how to solve this.
Yeah?
Maybe. If I can...
What?
Okay, we're gonna keep looking.
Oh.
Or Mads is.
That was a self choice.
Yeah.
Love that.
Morality check.
I am recovered and I am focused and I need to find something.
So, Mads and Pyrie, are you gonna do some more looking around and try and find some more information?
Can I try touching the book again?
Oh lord.
Sure can.
The Eye of Sorrow. It's you.
Are you touching the book? What are you doing exactly?
He knows what you're
I cannot. Okay, so I know that there were scratchy things in it, but were there like actual words that like in the book?
There were no words. There was just a lot of what looks to be.
Mental illness.
Yeah, it's just mental illness, scritchy scratchies.
Okay.
The simplest way to put that.
So I take it there's nothing else like in the book then.
Maybe. You
It's
didn't
just-
get through the whole book.
Cool, we're doing it again. Round 2, electric. I'm gonna touch it and open it. But to like specifically like I don't know, get past the scratchy scratchies.
Hyrie. You begin undoing the, I would say, mediumly well done linen wrappings and begin to unbuckle the book. Mads, you have noticed at this point that Hyrie is opening the book.
I'm not going to look in the book this time. I'm good. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Mads stands off to the side, paying them no mind, paying Byrie no mind. Byrie, you have undone the buckles and have opened the book. I would really like for you to do a couple of things. One, you know what's coming, so you can handle it a little better, in theory, but you're also trying to reach past the scritchy scratchies, further into the book than you've been before.
Yes.
Please roll me another Constitution saving throw. The DC is a slightly lower for the first roll. Wow. Hyrie, you manage to steal your mind as you push through the scratches, the shapes, the hard lines, the wisps on these pages as you flip through them again. As quickly as you can, it seems like you have to go through every page. You can't skip ahead. You can't focus on grabbing more than one page at a time. You feel in the back of your mind as if something is looking, as if someone is gazing over your shoulder, but you continue on. You don't pay it any mind. With your natural 20, you automatically succeed on the second, more difficult check. You have made it into what looks to be almost letters. For the presumption of this particular activity, I will say that you do, in fact, have comprehend languages up. However, there's a semblance of attempts at language here, but there's no words you can make out. You feel something dark, as if it's creeping up behind you. But there's more pages to go. You could go deeper. Do you want to try and go deeper?
Oh, we're going deeper.
Another con saving throw, please.
That's what Larry said.
That's what Larry always says.
I was trying to make a like that's a he said joke, but it's just Larry at this point.
That's what Larry said.
It's just what Larry said, man.
Larry moment.
Hyrie,
Larry.
do you have any ability to bolster yourself for this role?
Are you asking
Actually,
whether
yeah, I
Pyrie would
do.
like to use the free D4?
However you want to
Yeah.
bolster yourself. It's technically to get past this before you use your D4, the DC for this level of book is 22.
Oh, you need more than that.
Hold on.
And I offer my D4.
A D4 in these trying times.
Listen, I'm not going around touching crazy shit. At least I don't think I am.
Oddly enough, I don't think this doesn't even touch Constitution, which is funny. Does everything else but Constitution.
Bummer.
That's rough.
Yeah. That's kind of weird.
You need 7.
Can I do it?
You're there. You can assist.
Okay, this is gonna sound silly, but like, technically speaking, I do have something that gives me advantage on Constitution saving rolls.
That's awesome.
As the
That'd be
guardian
good.
of nature.
That's fantastic. Look at you
I
go.
get
Good.
10 points too.
Okay. Take it with advantage. Before you do your advantage roll, Mads, will you provide any assistance in addition?
It's for Constitution, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that helps with ability checks in general?
Yeah. I could bless you.
I'm
More.
a holy tree, bitch.
I'm a holy tree.
Okay. Okay.
Another D4. Okay, you have
Whoa.
advantage and potentially 2 D4.
Okay.
Go
Go ahead and roll advantage.
So do I do the advantage and then also do a...
There it is. It doesn't matter.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
That's so good.
Just was that like essentially 2 in a row? Like I know technically the 11's there, but can we just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that in there.
Amazing.
Hee.
Hyrie, because you nat 20'd on this, I will
I'm gonna read the
allow.
whole damn crazy
No.
book? Oh.
Hyrie.
Yeah?
As you delve deeper, that shadow seemingly ever coming closer behind you, you know that if you look behind you, something terrible will happen. You continue to read, straining to put words together. They're spaced in strange ways. They're written in odd texts. Statements that don't make sense. Will you please roll me a d4 2 times? You get an extra one because you rolled a nat 20.
2 D4s.
Will you roll another d4 so we don't have the same answer? Okay. As you struggle to put together these letters, these words and strange languages written by multiple hands, you can glean only a fraction of what's written in this book. One statement you're able to glean,
is Crumbling Psyche. Another one that you were able to glean with that natural 20 is Anchor for the Hunt.
There's a hunt.
Crumbling Psyche and Anchor for the Hunt. Now, Pyrie, you feel as though you could push and try and do this again. You could push deeper. The difficulty will be raised for each time you try to push deeper into this book. You have to reach 25 in order to glean another bit of information out of this book.
With advantage in 2d4. No way!
No way.
I thought it was gonna be another nat 20. I was like, nah. Ooh.
Close though.
Yo.
Dang.
And then you get Mad's
And then-
d4.
How? It's 2d4, right?
My recommendation would be
how
to
does this
use
work?
Mads.
It's 1d4 from Mad's, and then you technically have yours from your positive thing. But that one gets used up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly use the one from my positive d4 thing.
But Mad's is for free.
Yeah, mine's full free.
It has been
Okay,
claimed.
we'll save it. Whatever. So, one of them has been used.
Yes.
All d4 has been used. That's a 26.
For a 26,
Oh, Lord.
you reach the DC. Please roll a d4 to determine which of these bits you get. Very well. Pyrie, you feel almost nauseous as you read these words. Struggle to make them make sense. That shadow has crept behind you, and its long, dark tendrils of fingers have landed upon your shoulder and are starting to reach forward as if trying to envelop you in the shadow itself. You put together the words Conqueror of Worlds.
That's gross, but alright.
You think that there is you think that there is one more snippet of information you can glean. DC's 27. These 11s are spicy,
The
bro.
11s?
Every time.
I don't understand the 11s, man.
Holy.
And then and then I have 2 d4s for Mads, right?
Yeah, Mads will provide you with
from
one,
Mad's.
and then you'll have your
Mm.
D4 you can use from your favorite bit.
Okay.
The way you're still
Uh,
pushing. The way you're still pressing your luck.
Hold on. We'll
I'm
gonna
shitting
roll
my
one at a
pants.
time.
This is great, by the
Right.
way. Okay.
Okay, 24. Okay, 27.
27.
What did you need?
You hit the fucking DC.
Wow.
You
Amazing.
scrimped this out. I'm so proud of you guys.
A roll for your answer, I'm guessing, question mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a 4 again.
That's okay. I'm rotating them as you learn them.
Okay.
Irie, you have strained and pushed and reached deep and far into this book, and you feel as though you are slowly being enveloped by shadow and darkness. you manage to put all these little bits and pieces together that you have read. The last set of small words that you put together is 4 horsemen.
This 4 horsemen of the fucking apocalypse?
You can go ahead because you're in it right now. I would like for you to roll me insight, I think.
Insight?
Insight. You may not get anything out of this. Just depends on the roll. You do not glean any information any further than you have. So, with that in mind, Pyrie, as you read the final bits of words, you have 4 crumbs of information written deep within this book. Crumbling Psyche, Anchor for the Hunt, Conquerors of Worlds, and 4 Horsemen. You feel yourself slipping. Your eyes can't stay open. You are enveloped by darkness.
Tap.
Mads, you watch as Pyrie frantically flips through the book, the eyes almost rolling back in their head as they read and flip and read and flip and read and flip. They roll all the way back, and you almost see a shadow flitter away in the light behind them. Pyrie slumps to the floor, unconscious.
Man, not again.
It's nap time.
Oh, Pyrie! No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God, no.
No.
No. I think
Kill it.
Like no, 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 no,
No, not again. No, we're not doing
Not
this
now.
shit again.
Go back to where you came from.
That's so funny.
So, in any case, Mads, you do watch as Pyrie slumps to the ground. The book itself slams itself shut and again straps itself closed. What are you doing?
I'll go run over to Pyrie and see if she's okay.
Medicine check.
Medicine check. Okay. I don't know if I had what are my stats for that?
I don't know. What do you got in wisdom?
+4.
Should be pretty good. Okay, with a 12, Pyrie's breathing. They don't look hurt. They have huge bags under their eyes. Like as if they are exhausted.
I'm gonna in the group chat. So Pyrie and I looked into the book, and then Pyrie looked into it again. And now she's sleeping. She looks exhausted.
What? What happened?
She read the
I
book.
thought we weren't touching the book.
Things occurred, and we opened the book, and then I didn't like it, so I didn't open it again. And then Pyrie decided to try again, and yeah, I don't think she's getting up anytime soon.
She dead?
No, she's not dead. She's just tired. She's just passed out where she was standing.
Oh God, are you guys like? Are you safe?
Think so.
Can you burn the book?
We could try.
Just, I don't know. I've just been on this tour, and like we each have individual rooms, and I was gonna talk to you about it later, but I'm bringing back stuff, and I just there's like flowers and fruits, and it's a whole scenario. And now Pyrie's dead, and I don't know what's going on anymore.
She's just taking a nap. She's not dead.
Do you do you, do you think the ghost fruit will fix her?
The ghost.
It
fruit.
might.
Okay.
She might wake up out of a dead sleep for that. She loves fruit.
She loves fruit. Okay. We will come back probably. I don't know how much
we'll be
more is
here.
left of this tour, but I will come back.
No, you've done your tour.
Oh, perfect. We're coming back.
So buddy,
Awesome.
buddy's like, and leads you back. Just gonna send you through the
What
wall.
was the thing at the very top?
I don't know. Did you ask Buddy about it?
Well, he was supposed to give us a tour.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I don't go in that room.
Unironically, I don't go in that room. Okay, naturally, I would have peeked it anyway because that's what I was doing, regardless of what the elf was showing us. As I was looking anyway.
Locked, just for a heads up.
Okay, I don't have time to try my broken death key again, but I'll mentally note that room's locked.
Okay.
Okay, we're back. Pyrie.
Pyrie is collapsed on the ground.
Pyrie, I have some funny face fruits.
Pyrie, we got fruits.
Pyrie, would you go ahead and roll me a con saving throw? I will say you still are blessed, so but as you've gone unconscious, I will say your guardian of nature has faded.
Well, it was good anyway. Plus
Nice.
it's E4.
Beautiful. That's plenty for the DC I was looking for. Pyrie, you do come to at the behest of your friends who are gathered around you, looking worried and concerned. You feel exhausted, as if you ran a marathon, studied for some crazy exam, or you're coming off of like 8 Red Bulls at once. You are beat. Please take 1 point of exhaustion.
Thing won't let me. There we go.
Yeah.
Blech.
Pyrie, what happened?
In the funny brain space in the group chat, Pyrie is simply going to say the things that she had read in the funny book / learned from the funny book. You know, I can't remember what the first thing was. Something horseman.
4 horsemen.
4 horsemen, anchor for the hunt, conquerors of worlds, crumbling psyche, and I will put that into your player notes.
Thank you.
You.
Yeah, those things. And then she's just gonna kind of like hug him bone and just lay down on the floor.
You almost killed yourself on a book for nonsense?
We were trying to find something that would be useful, though.
I don't know. Again, I don't know if we should eat anything from this place. But we all had designated rooms that had stuff for us, and I'm gonna pull out the funny lotus and the funny face fruit, and I'm gonna hand it to like Mads and Pyre and be like, I found these in your rooms, and I don't know what it means.
Mads is ecstatic. She's never seen another one of her her lotuses before, so she's like gonna be taking hers out and like looking at it and like really like inspecting it side by side.
Go ahead, give me a nature check. Or religion. Either.
Can I also do like a nature check on the fucking fruit?
Yep. I believe all of your checks.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I'm so religious.
I have a plus 12, so
Sis.
let's go.
Uh,
Look how many 20s we're rolling today.
Yeah, they're really. What is that? Number 4 today. Plus,
I think 4,
got one in
yeah.
the funny chat bot. That's like really good, and nothing else.
Okay. Pyre. All of your effects or rolls, any roll that is a d20 is at disadvantage while you are exhausted. So please roll your nature check at disadvantage. Not that that should necessarily do much with that bullshit. Oh my god.
No
Wow.
way.
Unbelievable.
It would have
Wow.
been 32.
32.
I have a plus 12 on nature.
That's insane.
I'm gonna add it to the counter,
You've
even though
gotten
we don't
3
get to use
20s.
it.
Today.
Pyre and dice, man.
Tee hee ooh. I'm just a little
Man.
guy. I don't know.
Pyre,
Man.
you are given a face fruit by Liari. Says they found it in a room that was for you. Looking at it, it looks like one of your fruit. It's a little. It's not properly proportioned. Like, your dried fruits are made very specifically, like you do a very good job at drying them because you have to, maintain the face, whatever. This one just looks like it was imprinted with a face rather than dried with a face, if that makes sense.
Would you say that it's based on someone's memory of what the fruit looks like and not the actual fruit itself?
I think that is a very viable thing.
It's an embossed fruit.
Embossed fruit.
It's
Embossed.
embossed.
Imposter. It's an imposter.
Mads,
Mm.
do you recall? Yeah, no, okay. Looking between the two lotuses, they're almost an exact copy of one another. There are every petal looks right on this one that Liari has handed you from a room that is supposedly yours. Everything looks great. It looks just like yours, and it's exciting because you've never seen another one. They're really pretty when you put them together, but it's just some minor details, like these leaves have, a curve to them that this lotus from your room just doesn't quite have. It's such a minute difference. And it could be chalked up to maybe just it grew a little different. But it's not your flower.
I'm gonna come to this realization. I'm gonna be like, this isn't even the lotus. It just looks like it.
I get very tiredly. It's just like, this isn't my fruit.
Whoa.
Joe rolled a
Holy.
nat 20.
That
It's a-
never happens. What?
This is a good
Is he-
He's
the-
had
good
2
roll
today
for Joe.
too.
This is a good roll for Joe to get a 20 on.
Today is just 20s.
Apparently.
That's suspicious.
It's been 3 rolls again, pretty much in a row. Like,
Oh my god, yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
what is breaking?
Everyone go buy a lottery
Joe's
ticket.
looking between you three and around. I think it's pulling memories from me and maybe the hat and combining them. I'm not sure, but it doesn't seem dangerous, and I'd like to learn a little bit more. But maybe we don't touch the book without everyone here.
I don't think anybody should touch the book ever again.
Pyre's gonna give a very tired thumbs up.
Sorry. Joe's gonna stare at the book and just, I think we might have to.
Why?
Well, if what Buddy says is true, and I'll go crazy, I might hurt you all or other people I love, and I don't want that.
For all we know, the book is the reason why people go crazy.
There's very disturbing images in it, from what I remember.
Roll a history check.
Oh no.
Oh
Your
no.
brain's been nuked. Ish pudding.
You're trying really hard to remember exactly what the shapes and the scritchy scratchies were, and you can't remember what they look like.
Brain is soup.
Your brain is soup.
Can I
both
try
been
just
soup.
for funsies?
Joe kind of looks like he's thinking for a minute.
Pyre's going to attempt to remember what the squishy scratchies look like.
You can't
She does
remember
not.
either.
Tired.
Brain is soup.
The
Soup, I'm
only
soup.
only things you can remember, Pyre, are those 4 lines past the scritchy scratchies. That's it.
Squishy
And the
scratchies.
strange shadow that seemed to have been following you while you read.
Oh yeah, and there was a shadow.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it was I was reading. There was a shadow behind me.
I vote we burn the book.
We could try. I just don't know if it would hurt Joe in any way.
True.
Oh, you asked if it would hurt us.
If we open
Wait,
it,
you asked if it would hurt us and y'all got hurt anyway. This is baloney.
True.
What?
Mr. D.
Actually, that is a fair point.
The book didn't
We
hurt
asked-
you.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Creepy
That's-
shadow man?
I was very, very meticulous with the word choice.
Who is familiar with the legend of the Slender Man?
Would
And who knows how we kill it? Do we burn the book? We're collecting pages for a reason. Do we burn the pages?
Reflecting back. Huh?
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 I was making a long-winded Slenderman joke, and it's dying.
It's dying.
It's drowning. You're killing it. It's dead. Let it die. Zoom. Yeah, I'm standing on. I still say we burn it. I don't know. Like, and then if it looks like Joe's getting hurt, then we can like not burn it, but we should burn it.
Sure.
Hey, quick question, Mr. DM.
Sure.
Can I do general perception on whatever the hell the elves? Buddy. Jesus Christ.
What about Buddy?
Where'd they go?
Yeah, roll perception. With a 22, Pyrie, you have not seen Buddy since you woke up.
Fiery still sitting on the floor is going to raise Hambone's little hoof and be like, where'd the elves go?
I'll spin around and look and see if I can see him.
Man's perception. He walked in, or when Liari and Joe arrived here, Buddy was with them. You didn't see them. You didn't see Buddy walk in though. Liari, you were busy looking at Pyrie.
Yeah, I was worried.
Has anybody asked directly where Buddy is? I'm sorry.
I mean, technically speaking, I just did.
Yeah. Joe pipes up in outside of the mind space. He's just right, and he's just gonna step over here, open up the other door, and kind of tilt his head. Buddy is just sitting on the chair outside the room. He's just been right there.
Cool.
All right.
He's oddly quiet for a yappy little fella.
And surprisingly, now very unfriendly.
Well, he never came into the office. He said he doesn't come in here. Because this is a room just for Joe, I guess.
Is this mind space or outside mind space?
I'd say out.
Yeah, outside? Question
Yeah.
mark?
Well, then, if it was outside, then Buddy would have hopped up and poked his head around the corner and be like, "Hey guys, I didn't mean to not be friendly. I just don't go into the office."
All right, man. you're just, yep. We just didn't know where you went. That's all.
Oh, I'll stand right here. I'll just stand here. That way you can see me.
Sure.
Deep sigh.
Deep sigh. You know, it's getting. I mean, I'm sure it's getting pretty late, and at least your friend seems really tired. Why don't you guys just have dinner and have a sleep, and then you'll be refreshed.
I'll look at the party and how do we feel on that? On staying here?
Hey, do we try the emergency exit?
Mind space or out
There's-
loud?
I'm in the mind space.
Okay.
Oh, also, I'll mention in the mind space, there's one door that we didn't get to that was locked. I don't know if I'll be able to open it or not. I don't know what's over there.
Can we leave and come back? Question mark?
Hypothetically, if everything they said is true, they're saying Joe made this place and can make it every 24 hours.
So you can unmake it? Looks at Joe.
Joe just kind of looks back at you, shrugs. I guess so. I might have to
Would you
practice.
Would you like to leave and come back? Question mark?
How smart are you, Joe? Let's see.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
Well, smart's not the right word. Maybe pragmatic. If we're really uncomfortable here, I guess we just leave and we see if I can make it again and come back.
I like leaving. I like burning the book, and I also like attempting to open the door before we leave.
Also, I think a mushroom lady might maybe potentially be able to help.
Yeah, Markella might be very helpful and interested to know.
Newy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll leave then, and Joe's gonna step up in front of the group and address Buddy. Okay, Buddy. We're gonna leave, and then you said I can make this again.
Oh yeah, you can make this as many times as you want. Well, I mean once a day, but yeah, forever.
Joe just kind of nods and turns back to the party. Says, "Okay, whatever we want to do before we leave, we can do that."
Maybe we should lose the bodyguard and go and open the door with no one watching. Maybe they got secrets.
Secrets?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna Just be like, well, buddy, you gave us the tour, so if you wanted to go, you said we could see ourselves out, so you can just go.
Oh, yeah, of course. I can go. It's no problem. You just give me a holler if you need anything. He's gonna just zip on off.
All right, guys, let's go. Let's go check the door.
Are you going to like check the door out or check the door that you didn't get to see before?
Yeah, the locked door. Oh my god, so many walls. Pink.
I was gonna say I would have just dragged you over there.
Wow, I'm in the group. Magical group.
You guys make your way to the very back, the very deep interior of this place. And as you approach some doors in the back, they look like regular doors.
Joe, can you do the thing where it opens?
Joe is gonna kind of look at you. I could try. Goes up. He touches the door.
Wow.
Wow. This was less of a.
Wow.
This is interesting. How interesting. How interesting. Hang on.
The door
Hold
flies
on.
off the hinges.
Hang on. Hang on.
I did not account for this. He
I
does
did not.
know.
I did not account for a nat 20 on this.
When God said there is an unopenable door, and player says, "Okay, but nat 20."
Okay, but nat 20.
So true, actually.
Well, it was less. I was trying to decide if a nat 20 would actually get it open because, technically speaking, Joe does not have the capability of opening this yet. So it would kind of be a fluke. But
Whoa.
fluke could be funny.
Whoa.
That's a concerning statement, but all right.
Oh no. Well.
Give me a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. We're on a loading screen.
You know
Mayhem.
when you're playing a video game and you get a little too far in the map before the story and you end up like fighting creatures that are like
Yeah.
way too strong? I
Yeah.
have like that kind of feeling.
What's your What's your favorite kind of like world barrier in a video game? Are you the person that just likes the invisible wall, can't go any further? The one that kills you and respawns you somewhere? The one that just flings you back with crazy physics? What are we
No,
voting
I like
for
the
here?
wall. I like the clean wall. I like knowing like, okay, that's it. Because I will
It is
try the other
climbing
ways.
Mm,
know?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I could technically just spawn like an unbeatable boss, like how in, well, I guess I don't know if it's similar in Peak, but like if you get too far from your friends, there's like the Scoutmaster and it brings you back.
Oh, right.
It's like, you've gone too far out of the playable area. This demon is coming for you. You better run.
Gotta eat your toes.
Potatoes.
Freaking Peak is such
No,
a great game.
Potatoes.
It's
I love
peak.
It's Peak.
It really is.
Okay.
It's simply Peak. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I have bullets for this.
Okay.
Because I did not expect this to be open. So, here we go.
Okay.
Also, I need to provide it with a light source, so give me a moment. So, as Joe touches the doors, he seems to shift as if something has passed through him. He closes his eyes, takes a moment, opens them back up. You hear the click in the door, Liari, just like you did before. Joe just kind of turns to look at you. He looks a little tired. Not the same kind of tired as Pyrie, but tired. He says, I think that did it.
I'm a Peak. I'ma close it.
Gonna close that door right away.
I'll be like, guys, I don't know what that is. But it's like the universe is staring back at me or some shit. I don't know what it was.
As you open the door, you see what looks like something that can't be. You look out into an infinite sky filled with bright stars and strange sights. There seems to be a ripple that seems to float out amongst them, and as you look out, it's almost as if you could fall into this. Fall forever without stopping. Closes the doors.
So I don't think that was for us. Time to go. I can see why Buddy doesn't go in there.
You know, I can see why too.
That's cursed. Anyway, time to go. Front door? We try front door, and if front door doesn't front door, we can just Pyre door.
Huh?
Just didn't you say you wanted to try to dispel it?
Oh. Well, I wanted to spell a lot of things, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so we can try front door first. Let's go.
Oh.
We're zooming.
Zoom. This is such a big map, guys.
Ish per big. And then Joe, I don't know if when we open the door you need to think about okay, time to go, but just have okay, time to go thoughts maybe. I don't know. And then we open and we try.
And I oh.
We open.
Joe steps up
Time
to the front,
go.
opens up the doors, and you look out to the streets of Melody Cove outside these doors.
Oh. Sick. Let's go.
You guys
Good work.
all,
Good job, Joe. Let's
y'all
go.
step out.
Yep.
Yup.
Yo.
Yep.
Okay. So, as you all step out of these doors, you step back into the streets of Melody Cove. The sun is down, it is night, and you are outside of the closed hot chocolate shop. There is strangely a second set of doors on this building, and as they close behind you, they're just simple wooden doors held with metal, iron bindings. And as you step out of these doors and out of what is called the North Pole and close the doors behind you, they seem to shimmer and disappear.
Well, that was something.
Yep.
Yeah. Happy to be back.
Yeah, that was a big surprise you packed in there, Joseph. You feeling okay?
He reaches back out and seems to touch the doors that were there. He pulls it open slightly, and you can see the inside of the North Pole again, and he closes it. He just looks tired. Like, this is a lot of information to digest, and a lot of manifesting powers that he's obtained somehow.
Yeah. I think we're all probably pretty tired. I know Pyre took a beating. Why don't we go wind down for the night? Probably
I think
pretty
that'd be
late.
good.
Yeah. Back home we go.
How much time has
Mads.
passed?
Oh, well, it's nighttime right now.
Does it look any more night than it was before, or any less night?
Yeah.
Is there a ye old clock I can peep?
I mean,
Ye old eye watch?
A
yield.
sundial? Something?
Want to buy a sundial?
A sundial in the middle of the night?
The moon will tell us, surely.
I think it's nighttime.
A moon dial?
It is hard to gauge. It seems the same as when you entered, but who knows?
The moon.
The moon haunts.
Actually, this is an even more apt question because I don't know necessarily how this like works, but you know how I have the mind palace and I can connect our brains and I can feel the connection and I can feel when it ends, but do I feel the timer passing on it, or is it just a turn off, turn on feeling? Because if I can feel the timer on it, how's the timer feel on my
What was your time frame when
brain
you went
state.
in?
We had 5 hours as of Banui's, so
You went straight from Banui's to here, and you have spent maybe a couple of hours inside of that space as far as time
Correct.
goes. You probably
Yeah.
have another hour left on your mind space.
okay. So bare minimum, the mind space is being used time wise. Did that question make sense?
No, I understand
What I
what
was
you
saying.
asked. I have
Okay.
answered
Yeah,
it to
yeah,
the best of my ability.
Perfect. Yeah. So, regardless of what time it is here, our perception of it has continued. So, time to go to bed.
All right.
So do you guys make your way off to the tavern then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Honk shoe. Tuck it in. I have to check my notes to see if there was something I was doing before I was passing out today, but I don't think so.
Oh, it's
I don't
old
think there's
Joe.
anything else we can do.
Look at him.
Oh.
Aww. Good night, sweet prince.
All right. You guys make your way in. There are plenty of patrons inside. It feels mid-evening. It's probably about the time people are, hitting the point where you're having a great night. It's uproarious. There is a performing bard. There is lots of conversation happening. Feels normal.
Can I ask anyone, what time they think it is?
Sure.
I'll just find someone that looks friendly and just be like, hey, friend, how's the night going?
Fine.
Yeah, fair enough. Hey, can you do me a favor? Do you know what time it is?
Night.
Yeah, just about how long ago did the sun go down, do you think?
Earlier.
Mr. Jim, I said someone who
I know.
friendly.
I've just.
Jesus.
You glean after speaking with this individual for a little bit. It is approximately 9 p.m.
Oh. Does that mean no time passed while we were in there out here?
You left Banui's at like 5.
Oh, so okay. So time did pass. Okay. We're 1 for 1. Okay. Thank you. Have a good night.
Seems lovely.
I gotta get my eyes checked, dude. I think I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
I couldn't think of what voice to go with, so I just went with Grunty Guy. It was great.
Grunty guy. Grunty unhelpful man.
You should have asked him
Jesus.
what his name was.
No.
Name's Scruffy.
Jesus. Nice to meet you, Scruffy.
I know.
Oh no.
I can't. It's gonna break me.
So anyway, you guys
Time to go.
go to the tavern. I imagine y'all want to eat and sleep, as you
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and
That's what-
say that you do get to do that.
I'm gonna give both Pyrie and Joe like an inspection to see if they look and feel okay and normal, and like I'm gonna feel Joe if he's too cold or like if he's having a meltdown again, and I'm gonna just like I don't know, whatever with. I know Pyrie looks tired, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But I was just looking at him.
I'd like to pray while that's happening.
Liari, give me a medicine check,
Sure.
because you're checking them over.
Wow.
All right, with the 22, Pyrie is obviously exhausted. Whatever happened with that book obviously took a toll. Physically run down. Joe looks very contemplative, but fine.
Okay. So he's not any chubbier or whiter haired or
It does not look
extra
that way.
cold. Okay.
At least not currently.
Okay. Well, you guys seem as fine as you're gonna be, so I'll see you in the morning.
Now, other than praying, is anybody doing anything else for the evening?
Not really. Fire's tired.
Yeah.
Pyrie's just out.
Yep. Like, sorry, Larry. Pyre gets first dibs on Epos.
I mean, yeah, we all eat at the same time.
Well, usually
yes.
me and you rotate.
Yeah, if we're in a place where we should keep watch, but we're just gonna. If you want to do keep watch, I guess I could stay up. But...
Mm.
Shrugs. So is everybody resting at the same time?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not aware of us being in any imminent danger in the inn as of this point, so I would sleep. Why are you rolling secretly, Mr. DM?
Don't worry about it. So, Matt. Go ahead and give me a D100. And what are you praying about?
So, I'd kind of just like to recite the words that Pyrie had told us after they opened the book. You know, the four horsemen, the anchor for the hunt, conquerors of worlds, crumbling psyche, and kind of like ask for insight.
I see, I see.
Whoa.
You pray to the goddess. And while you do feel there is a connection, you do not receive an answer of any kind. You do, however, feel as though someone is tapping or if knocking on a mental doorway to you, if you will.
And I go towards the tapping.
Yeah. You can
It sounds horrifying.
You can find
It
your
kinda
way
does.
to the source, which seems to be, if you'd imagine, just like a small doorway.
What does the doorway look like?
Manifest a peephole.
Yeah, sort of
Imagine
peephole.
a doorway floating in the mindscape of your own mind with a closed door and a knocking on the other side. You have the option to open that door or not. Or, whatever.
I'll open it.
Cool. Pyre,
Ah. Yeah.
you are sleeping soundly. Happy to finally get some rest. You hear a knocking in your mind space.
Gross. I don't like that. I don't like knocking in my brain.
The knocking grows louder.
Would this wake me up, I'm assuming?
It's kind of like part of your dream. It won't necessarily wake you up. But you can choose whether or not you interact with it.
Yeah, why not? I'm angry, though. Annoyed. Simply. Ah!
You approach
Rena?
the door in your mind space. A simple door frame and door. There's knocking from the other side.
I'm gonna yell at the door and Funny Dreamland and be like, shut up! Let me rest in peace!
The knocking ceases.
Cool.
On that note, everybody but Mads, please take a long rest. We will return to Mads' shenanigans next session.
Oh god. It's scary. And then I have to also now write a note for myself to check my panty stash.
Oh,
I'll
I
do it
thought
in all
thought
the-
about giving you that.
Check your panty stash.
The stash.
The panties.
Yeah, but I also have to check for the ghost flower that I took too, so it's kind of all like I just gotta check in general, but that's my reminder. But I would like to roll to steal your panties.
Whoa! Okay.
What was that other roll?
I need to check on something.
Are you trying to cock block my panty stealing now? What is this?
No, I'm doing. There's things in the background.
I'm doing
I'm
stuff.
sorry.
Thanks. This session was fun.
Yeah?
Very different from the previous very stressful ones. It's like low stakes, even though there was definitely almost some dying, maybe?
Maybe.
You
There's always a chance.
can always die. I'm really interested in the way that you guys approached everything. It's like
Yeah.
you were so tentative, and that's not necessarily bad or anything. I was just like, you went and you read the book, you opened the door.
Yeah. We touched everything, even though we didn't want to be here.
You
So
left.
maybe
Well,
me
since
and
we're
you never
already
played
here.
Baldur's Gate together, where I literally touch everything that I can.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm
Let's hope that our
super
money's
impressed, by the way, with your con saving throws. Like you pull off some bullshit to get a whole bunch of info that is
Yeah.
outside the
believe that
scope
worked out.
of anything you're doing right now.
Also, I have a question.
Yeah.
So, sorry, yawn. I know that the elves, or at least Buddy, I'm assuming all the elves are like blue see-through-y.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make the assumption that if they had a skeletal system, we would be able to see it. Correct?
You are at least familiar with the fact that they feel solid, even though they are translucent, if that tracks. Whether or not they have a skeleton? Shrug.
Alright, okay, alright.
Quit trying to take the bones.
No, I'm not trying to take the bones. I have a very funny idea for a later date.
Oh god.
For undisclosed things that may or may not happen.
All I know is that I can take their pennies, but I don't know if I kept them because I forgot to check before I passed out, and I'm not gonna rewrite that. I'm gonna be honest. So
Right.
It may or may not have to do with the fact that I DM'd you at 4 a.m. this morning, Mr. DM, because I saw a thing and I had an
I
idea.
did see that
Oh,
when
no.
I eventually woke up, and I was like, "The fuck is this? There's no idea follow up. I'm sus
Yeah,
as
no.
fuck."
I can talk to you about it after stream.
Lol.
oh no.
I actually get
Oh,
to eat.
no.
I actually get to eat my dinner with my wife after stream. It's very exciting. Today is she's just finishing it now, and I'm like, yeah.
Let's go.
So I'm excited for
Still
that.
early time.
But yeah, guys, good job. How was
I think so.
North Pole? What a time.
Yeah.
Not what I expected we'd end up,
And
but
yet not a
I'm-
single poll.
True.
I mean, yeah, you're right. So on that note, I hope everybody enjoyed our hilarious North Pole shenanigans and interesting, definitely not threatening, foreboding words out of the Scrizzy Scratchy journal.
Could you scratchy?
All that being said, I'm not gonna raid anybody. We're just gonna leave.
That's fair.
That's fair.
So I wish everybody
Then-
a wonderful evening. Make sure you stay safe out in that crazy world that we all live in. And tune in next Monday for gestures to all the chaos.
Regular shenanigans.
Yeah. Stay safe and stay bold. Bye, everybody.
Bye, chat.
Bye.